When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's Tuesday here on the Daily Blender. Your good friend, radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White, even though he broke his camera. We got Harris Hicks in the control room, and Ralph from the Weekend Warriors is with us. You guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580, as we broadcast live in our super high-tech and luxurious studios in Scottsdale, Arizona. So, before we start the show, I want to do something because I every now and then I hear like guys say this on radio, and a lot of times I'm like, you say that all the time, and I feel like it's pandering. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like gratitude is something that maybe I haven't shared enough with everybody who listens in the audience. You know, once we get on the show, we're doing goofy stuff, right? Oh, there's Randy. And I'm also thankful that Randy finally figured out his camera.
There is a slight echo.
You're echoing now,
I'm not echoing. You're echoing.
Randy.
Randy, I believe you are
It's
echoing.
Probably something on your line there, Harris. Why? How dare you blame Randy White?
What happened when he popped on?
It's probably Randy White. But I was trying to be grateful, and I'd be grateful if you shut your trap. All right. So, well, I mean, that's not the right kind of grateful, is it? You're ruining my grateful moment. Jeez, Randy. Anyway, okay. So what I was trying to say is I hear radio guys saying like, hey, we ran well. Thank you so much for being with us. And I was like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just you're I don't know. It sounds phony after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you in a 50-year marriage. Like, I love you. I wish I was dead. I don't mean it like that. So when I say stuff, I want to make sure that it's received as genuine. And I genuinely want to thank everybody who listens to this show, whether you text in or not. All the people who've been with us throughout the years, and all the people who have come out to the remote broadcasts and hung out with us through COVID or not COVID. And then when we had our big old draft parties, everybody came out and had a good old time. And then the other remotes that we did too, we really enjoyed meeting all of you. Not you, Donnie, but a lot of people. And a lot of people very grateful for. Donnie can eat a big bag of dicks, but everybody else, thank you. Wow. I just wanted to make sure that I was able to get out thank you to everybody. Because you never know, I could drop dead in half an hour.
The way you eat, yeah.
Yeah, I know. As I take another drink of this giant Mountain Dew. Listen, I don't usually drink the Mountain Dew, but I had to go to Taco Bell today for my lunch.
I was going to say, is that the Taco Bell Mountain Dew? So what'd you get with the Mountain Dew?
I don't know, something with
The 12
cheese and
12 pack of
beans
tacos?
and meat and a shell
Hey,
and
it's
a
cheap.
tortilla, which is the same ingredients for everything. So don't ask me what I got at Taco Bell. I got Taco Bell. That's what I got at Taco Bell.
It's the ultimate college guy's meal right there. That is when you get the 12 pack of tacos.
Left
and you split
alone,
it. Come on.
it's
that
not
is
even
elite.
a college meal. It's like a fifth grader. That's how I eat and shop if I don't have adult supervision from the wife.
I feel like this is true for all dudes.
Randy, are you on now? Did you put him up?
On.
There
Yes,
we go.
I am on.
Very
Yes.
glad you got that taken care of there.
I'm trying to get rid of this extenuating echo, but I am on.
It might be
on.
Ralph.
It's probably Ralph.
Ralph,
No, I'm looking at
I'm
everybody's
muted.
camera
muted.
thing here, and they all look fine here, unless you guys have broken your mix minus. This is not the way I wanted today's show to go.
Anyway,
I'm trying to give gratitude, and we've just, I don't feel like I'll have to do this in the next hour.
Do you have cancer?
See, now that's exactly what I didn't want you to do.
He
I
just
do
can't,
not.
He can't resist himself.
I do
It's
not.
like a kid in a candy store.
But
Do
my
I have
first
cancer?
tumor will be named, yes, Ralph,
no,
you are a
Ralph,
cancer.
Tell me.
does Ralph have cancer?
Someone didn't tell me?
We could only be
Is
that
this how I'm
lucky.
finding out?
Ralph, your face has cancer.
Well, I got it cut out, though.
Aiton's Army.
It's good, Ralph.
Your whole face. Aiton's Army says, happy Tuesday, guys. Grateful for another day of the Daily Blender. God forbid anyone ever takes this show for granted. Oh, we did. We do all the time.
All the time.
Lost Toby says, na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Why? I'm not dying. Anyway, so I just see, you ruined all of you, Harris, Ralph, Randy, you ruined my moment of gratitude.
Look, man, I was just trying to get on the damn show. That's all.
That's how you
That's all I
ruined
was
it.
trying to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, maybe I'll try this again in the next hour.
That's a good idea. You should do this every hour.
We'll mute Ralph's microphone.
I didn't do anything.
No, you just, you ain't dying.
I just wanted to make sure you're okay. You don't look good.
I never look good. Like I
look
tell
kinda
my
pale.
wife,
You're
was
looking
like,
pale.
she's like, you made a face. I'm like, this is my face.
The white background does kind of make Jeffrey
Yeah,
look like
he's
a
looking
cloud.
pale. I thought
He
maybe
does
he's
kind
sick.
of look like a cloud.
A cloud?
A cloud.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the fill light. That's why.
The Phil light.
Hey, Randy, I had you covered, by the way. I
did?
had you covered and ready to go if you couldn't
Okay.
get your camera working.
All right. But I
let-
did get it working now.
Well, the
Oh,
first
no.
thing was I got this picture. I was going to use this picture up in the thing.
Oh, that's a good one. That's me when I was
Oh
clean.
my
Look at that.
goodness, look how
Wow.
before you got on
Okay.
drugs, right?
Yeah.
let's
no
see.
kidding.
He looks beautiful.
And
I mean,
then
he looks so happy
try to
he looks.
contain your testes
He
there,
looks
Harris.
so happy.
Yeah.
I mean, he just looks
Would
like
you
a
shut up
happy
for a second? I got
wanderer.
more
Oh,
pictures to show.
Okay, be quiet.
Here's another one. Here's Coy.
Oh,
I like
yes.
that one.
Yeah.
That's
It's
sexy.
cheesiest, very yeah.
What I
it's
love
cheesy.
about, and here's another one.
Serious.
There's a guy standing in the background. I don't remember which picture, but he's just not comfortable. But this is the one. I think we have this picture
yeah.
taped to the wipes container in the studio
What happened to
behind
that
us.
picture, by the way.
I still have it. I still have it in case it's
okay.
ever needed.
All
So,
right.
but I
All right.
love. I'm going to show you how uncomfortable this guy in this one picture where Randy's yucking it up here. Look at this poor guy back here. He's like, I really need a new job. I
Yeah.
don't
Look at
like
those
being
eyes, would
here.
you? Yeah.
Please, somebody make it stop.
What are you
I don't
thinking
want to
about?
look. I don't want to see.
Anyway, so all right, yes, happy Taco Tuesday, and I did have a taco in my Lux box. That's what I had from the Taco Bell. If everybody's got to know.
I think
Quite.
that's absolutely fabulous.
Quite a bit of them in those Lux box. That would be no problem for me.
If you keep talking, you're not getting any of these cookies.
oh,
Yeah. See, you
That
got
shut
serious
him up.
here, didn't
Wow, that shut him up.
Mm.
you? Just got
Um,
serious.
I have nothing else to say.
Berg says, "Oh, show the picture of you winning the brain tumor walk, Jeffrey."
No.
Oh,
There-
I'm
there
sure I
was
got
no,
it somewhere.
winning picture because it
There
was
was.
a walk, not a race.
Oh, I
Notice
totally
that
won it.
Even Berg said,
Totally won it.
show the picture of you winning the brain tumor.
No,
walk.
Berg always has agreed with me on this that
No, I
I
did.
won the brain
You're gonna,
tumor walk.
so you're going to take the agreement of a guy with brain cancer over somebody who was
Wow.
there with you?
Wow.
You won the
Wow.
brain tumor walk.
That is a
No,
serious lawyer
no.
move there.
Well,
That
thank
to
you.
call Berg because he's had a brain tumor removed,
He's had more than
unreliable
one.
witness,
He's had several brain cancer.
not from his eyes or memory brain
Uh-huh.
part, Randy.
I think the memory's up in the brain, if I'm not mistaken. Ralph,
Not the
back
part-
me up on this one.
I think you're 100% correct.
Thank
His,
you.
I say, here's what I know about the Berg.
Good journalism.
His
Ralph.
brain
Yeah.
tumor came out of the part where all the F's were left to give. He has
Wow.
no F's left to give.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And I won the brain cancer walk. I don't care what you say.
I was
the
no-
Beeve.
Yeah,
The Beeve says, is Harris related to Chris Collinsworth? Everybody's
Now, here's
great.
a guy. Yeah.
Everybody's great.
everybody is great. That's true.
That's
That is
not
how
true.
God
Absolutely
created
not.
him to be.
Not true.
But anyway, no, I'm not related to Chris Collinsworth. I can
we
do
we
a
know
good
that,
impression.
Harris. That just
Now
was that was
here's
just
the
a
guy.
stray joke from somebody, Harris. You don't
Oh,
have to
okay.
explain. And you can't do any. There's never been an impression you have attempted that we've gone, wow, that was good.
I gotta think.
If
I
you
gotta think
have
of
an
one.
impression, you got one shot. And it's
Here
not
it is
if
right
it's not
now.
Chris Collinsworth, the best impression Harris Hicks can possibly do. This is your one and only chance.
I don't know if I have an impression right
Moving
now.
on.
I can
Okay,
do. I can
moving
do.
Gosh,
I can
after
do
all
that.
that?
Yeah, I know.
That was that. That was that.
So don't do any impressions. If you're bad at them, don't do them.
Yeah.
Stone
Yep.
Beaver says, great. Just as I started liking the show, it's getting canceled, isn't it? This show is not getting canceled.
It is
Nor-
definitely not
Nor are
getting
we.
canceled.
We're not canceled yet either.
Berg says, F it. F Harris, F fantasy football in 2025. Oh, man, I know how you feel.
Oh,
How do you
boy.
think I feel right now? One weekend blew out my second and third draft picks. I lost Malik Neighbors on Sunday.
Mhm.
I lost
Mhm.
Tyreek beating his wife
Oh
Hill
my gosh. yeah,
last
Tyreek.
night.
Oh.
But I still won the game. That's
Well.
the amazing part.
Don't get used to it.
I know. I'm so toast right now.
Yeah, you are.
And that's, the way it goes. It is just the way it goes. It seems like every year I got a good lineup and then suddenly bam, bam. Now I got to work the waiver wire just to try to keep my nose above the playoff line.
Well,
You better hurry up before me and 5-time run away with it all.
Well, five
I mean, we're-
times. Funny that you say that because you look at the standings. Oh, what?
me and you, my
who's
friend.
number one? Oh, that's right. It's me.
Nobody cares. Moving on.
Ralph, number two isn't that bad though.
It's time for me to let everybody know who is the winners of the Harmon Solar Fan Pick'em Picks Week 4. As far as we go, nobody. I'm tied with Ralph. I tied with Ralph on the weekend at 11 right, and now Ralph and I are tied at 44. So Ralph
Wow.
is, I don't know how you made the ground. You must have been last week that you made that ground.
I did.
Randy, you got 8 right, so you got 41, respectable. And Harris, well, you got 10 right, but you still are back at 30. So
Had to give you
I'm
guys a head start.
Sorry,
It's a
Triple
heck of a head
H.
start there, buddy.
Thanks so much for your sympathies, Randy. I appreciate it.
So
sorry.
They
that-
give them a head start.
the weekly winner was Rough Rob. He got 14 right, and nobody
all
else
right.
came even close.
Wow,
But here's
14.
the leader in the clubhouse
Wow.
of the Harmon Solar NFL Fan Pick'em Picks.
All
And
right.
it is a tie between KJ Picks a Wiener and Bite My Kebab. Isn't it interesting that the people who are tied for first both have Dingle related names?
Mm.
KJ Picks a Wiener and
Yeah.
Bite My Kebab.
Hmm.
Isn't that something?
That is.
Yeah.
It
Isn't
really
that
is.
something?
With
What a
his
trend.
with his audience, I shouldn't be surprised. But
It really
That's-
is.
That's
yeah.
true. Yep.
after that, Hulk Smash is at 48, along with Germ 2024. Then you got a bunch of people with 47 right. Pro
Mhm.
Dog, Navy Devil, Vike Sholo, Bearded Ginger, JTOMG. I don't know what the hell that means. Then after that, at 46, you got Tar Heel 53, Motions 11, Bear Fan 51, Random Texter, Paul Nighttime 2, and Reno 911. So that's where that is. Now, the highest score in all of the Daily Blender fantasy football leagues, not you, Harris, not you, Ralph,
I was close.
is Team Niner 1680 with 214 points.
Nice. Wow.
How about
Nice.
that?
That's a lot.
214, man.
That's
Ooh, that is saying
it-
something
What a
right
week.
there.
yeah.
Wow.
More
So
than his Niners
he had
scored.
Patrick Mahomes with 38 points, Christian
Yeah.
McCaffrey with 26, Josh Jacobs with 31. How in the
Wow.
hell did he draft this?
How did he
Debo
get it?
Samuel with 20, Egabuka with 26, Pitts from Atlanta with 18. He had Pickens in the flex at 33.4.
Jeez.
Wow.
He had a little kicker with 9 points, and he had the Patriots defense with 12. So just all cylinders firing for
My
Team
God.
Niner 1680.
Nice.
Now let me tell you whose cylinders are not firing.
Hmm.
And Ralph, I need you to talk to this person.
All right.
Okay. Who is this person?
Everybody, hear my voice.
Okay.
I personally, Jeffrey O'Brien, only play in Premier League.
Yes.
I am not the Jeffrey O'Brien in your leagues. That my name is there because that's the commissioner team, which is run by somebody else. Every single other league.
Yes.
Now, some people
Yes.
do great. In fact, the best commissioner team right now is Swave Dave, who runs the league, team in League 3. He is 4-0. He is undefeated. Ralph, I need you to talk to Phil. He has the worst commissioners team in League 5.
Wow.
He is 0-4, man.
Did
Phil
he draft?
sucks.
Did he draft all Titans players?
It just makes me look so bad.
Titans and Jaguars. That's
and
that's what he-
Panthers.
that's
Can't
what he got.
forget that.
Panthers, Yes. Titans, Jaguars, and Panthers.
Ralph, come get
Yes.
your boy. Come get your boy.
I'll take care of him this weekend. I'll talk
Thank
to
you.
him before the show Saturday.
Humiliate him if you must.
That's
Wilbur says, can I ask a serious football question?
Well, of
Question
course.
stems from a Cowboys-Packers overtime tie. What
Okay.
would happen if
Hmm.
a team possessed the ball for the entire 10 minutes and with only 3 seconds remaining kicked a field goal and thus took the lead with no time left, but the other team didn't get a chance to possess the ball? Then what happens?
They would win.
Yeah, they win.
So there's
It's a
no
good-
provision for
It's
that.
a good question.
I thought
Good question.
now with the new rules, I thought both teams would have a chance to score, whether there's time remaining or not.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I thought.
I don't know.
I'm probably wrong because I usually am.
All right, Harris, why
No,
don't you
you're
look up
not.
the rules and see if you can sort that out?
That's a great question.
Or what I really said
Yeah,
was,
this-
hey, Harris, ask AI.
Yeah, because he never lies.
He does no. I mean, Harris doesn't look things up. He just asks AI.
Oh,
That's not true.
Listen, we all ask AI now. If we Google
Is-
it goes right to AI.
He sits there at the control board and thumbs out on that little phone.
Look at
of
that
his.
guilty-looking
Smoke
grin Harris
comes out
has.
of
See?
his phone.
that's just his mustache.
Is he threatening
Oh.
my journalism right now?
No, I
My
think he
journalistic
is.
and
You are
Journalism.
giving
my
yourself
journalistic
away with
credibility.
that goofy grin.
That's a big
Yeah,
word for
see.
you.
But to answer your question,
Next question.
yes.
I like that.
But you know what? You get the info anyway. You get the info. But just remember, you can't always trust the AI.
Yeah.
You can't always trust it. Moist one says Harris does a great Screech impression. Well, he doesn't even have to talk for that one. This is a radio show, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what are we done to talk about
Oh,
here?
Here, wait. I got the answer here.
Oh, hold on.
According to
AI.
AI overview,
Yeah.
both teams are now guaranteed a possession in
Oh.
overtime.
Okay. So what
Man.
happens though if there's only 3 seconds
I
left
don't know.
and they get that possession or time expires and they don't have any more time? Do they extend time
Both teams are guaranteed a possession.
or do they just go with no time?
They'd probably get an untimed possession.
Right.
Ah!
Mhm, And
So
then there would be a tie if they
The
scored.
entire
Right.
time there's no time. So there's no I mean actually there's play clocks, I guess.
It'd be untimed except for play clocks, I bet.
Right. Yeah, that's a horrible idea.
Just
what's
do
the
it
chances
in
of that?
college, man. Just do it in college.
Who's going to do a 10-minute drive?
Oh, I mean, yeah,
It's rare.
It's super
It's rare.
rare.
You
It
say
never
it's rare,
happens.
but it's not impossible.
But it is
No, it's not possible.
attainable. Where
I
there's
don't
a
know what
will,
you guys
there's
are
a
talking
way.
about, but I do 10-minute drives all the time.
Yeah, it's because you get lost a lot when you're driving and you have to
Well,
pull
shut
over.
up.
It's
And
okay,
I
Randy.
made it
So do-
sexy, Jeffrey, and you had to turn it around.
It's all right, Randy. I get lost.
I don't
too.
appreciate that every time I say I'm making bacon, you think I'm getting freaky. I'm literally making bacon. I'm not making bacon.
Mm.
I'm grill. I'm just.
I can't help that you answer the phone. Hello.
Oh, jeez.
That's how you hear it in your head. It's not my fault that that's
Mm-hmm.
where your brain goes.
Okay.
All right, let's get to the text line. I want to clean up some text from yesterday before we move on to the next thing. I have
Yes.
no idea what we're doing. Fish Tank says Dolphins win, but they're still really bad. Jets might be the worst team in football. Tyreek's going to be a pirate for Halloween since he's missing a leg. What a
Oh,
Monday
wow.
night.
There's a lot there.
You guys want to talk about Monday Night Footballs when we come back? Because it's balls.
I mean, why
and
not?
believe me, it was balls.
Why not?
All
What do
right.
we have to lose?
Let's take the break and come back and do that thing. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Get our free app and listen to the Daily Blender everywhere you go. Get it today, wherever you get your favorite apps.
If you're running late to work, speeding may seem like the faster option, but it can actually slow you down. Speeding puts you, your loved ones, and everyone else on the road at risk. It's a dangerous habit that can lead to crashes, fines, and even fatalities. Remember, speeding makes it harder to stop quickly for pedestrians, road crews, or even the unexpected. Speeding is illegal. Slowing down saves lives. For more information, visit slowdown.az.gov. This message is sponsored by the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
Arizona's future depends on a skilled workforce, and that's why students don't just learn at Pima JTED, they do. From healthcare to technology and construction to design, the JTED classroom model gets high school students ready for college, a career, or both, teaching them the skills Arizona employers need right now. Discover how Pima JTED students can support your business. Learn more at PimaJTED.org. That's PimaJTED.org. This message is sponsored by Potoff Private Philanthropy.
We could tell you what it's like to drive the Nissan Rogue and tell you all about its performance capabilities, like its VC turbo engine. It's I can go virtually anywhere type of freedom. Nice. But you don't have to take our word for it. Go drive it for yourself. You're up. Experience the power of the Nissan Rogue.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Get 0% APR for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, example, 0 down payment, 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Company credit approval, not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends September 30th, 2025.
A Numbers Game features longtime radio personality Gil Alexander, who takes you on an insider's tour through the numbers and the world of analytics, featuring interviews from today's top insiders and Gil's own takes based on his understanding of sports and betting in an entertaining and comfortable fashion. Catch A Numbers Game with Gil Alexander, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. on Arizona Sports Betting Station, 1580 The Fanatic, and at 1580thefanatic.com.
Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Jackwad says, "Go Cubs, go! Beat them stinking Padres."
They were up when I came on the air.
Yeah, they won.
They won.
They won.
Okay.
3-1.
What about
I think.
the Tigers Cleveland game? I
Oh
didn't see
my
the end of that either.
goodness.
I think the Guardians won.
Oh, no
2-1.
kidding.
Tigers.
Wow.
Tigers won.
No, I thought the Guardians won.
Tigers won.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Tigers
You
won.
guys
2-1.
want to talk about what's going on with that before we jump into the Monday Night Balls? Let's see.
Sure.
Yeah, Tigers beat the Guardians in game one. Red Sox beat the Yankees. Yeah,
They haven't
in
played
game
yet.
one.
They haven't
Wait,
played
no,
yet.
no,
No,
no.
they haven't played yet.
They're playing right now.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I saw the rankings and thought that was the score.
Yeah,
I really did. I was like, Tigers won 6-3. The Red Sox won 5-4. I'm sorry. I'm not the
okay, I
sports
forgive
expert
you.
on the show. And Harris is, even though he just gets way too happy when we say
Yeah, the
that.
Tigers won 2-1.
When it comes to baseball, I think it's Randy.
Randy
Randy's the
is the
expert.
baseball expert.
He's a baseball expert.
Oh, I think Ralph is even more than me.
Ralph's the WNBA expert.
Yeah, he's
Whoa.
absolutely.
Whoa.
He's a
Whoa.
Caitlin Clark encyclopedia. Randy,
Whoa.
let's talk about the postseason bracket that I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about all this? If, as you look this over and you see how things go, and you never know what a wild card is going to do, that's why they call it wild. What do you think? Who do you like?
Well-
Where's this going to end?
It's a short series. It's 3 games. It's not 5 like the next series is. And Cleveland and Detroit have been battling each other for, it seems like the last month of the season,
Yeah.
right, Ralph? I mean,
Yeah,
every time I
definitely.
turn on the TV, it's something about Cleveland and Detroit. And how about Skubal coming back after a
Oh,
week
yeah.
ago, his last start against these Guardians, and smash that guy in the face with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball? You would think that would take it out of him, but it didn't. I mean, he kept on the attack today. What did he have? Something like 13 Ks today or
14
something?
Ks.
14 Ks today?
He was on
That was
one.
incredible.
Yeah,
This
he's a
guy is
stud.
he
Yeah.
is a machine, an absolute machine. I think the Tigers, I think they have a slight edge here because of pitching, and I think that's the only edge they have. The Guardians, they have had a wonderful comeback. I
Yeah.
remember just about a month ago, they were way back, 8 games, 9 games back, and they fought back into this thing to get into the fray with the Tigers atop that Central Division. So I look for the Tigers to win. As far as the Red Sox and Yankees, God, I hope the Red Sox beat them. God, I hope the Red Sox. I'm so tired of Yankee baseball. My son-in-law, who doesn't live here anymore, thank God, because he's a Yankee fan,
Oh.
and he said that Luis Gonzalez, the only reason Diamondbacks won the World Series against the Yankees because they cheated, and Luis was on the roids.
Oh, that's a
Like,
tired thing. It's not
don't
true.
be ridiculous, Yankee boy. But anyway,
Good thing you threw him out of your house head first.
Did I? Yeah, I think I did.
Off the roof.
As far as the other stuff, San Diego, look.
Yeah.
They're done. I think
they
the
are,
Cubbies are a better team. They're better
Yeah.
coached, in my opinion, and they have a better talent set that can take care of San Diego. So, who am I missing? Oh, Cincinnati and the Dodgers. Come on.
Reds
Come on,
all the
man.
way.
I'll tell
I
you
mean-
what, the Reds could win tonight.
Well,
I
it'll
love
be-
Hunter Green.
It'll
Love
be the
Hunter
only
Throws
Red Green?
fast.
Who?
Like
Red
olive
Green?
green. I
Hunter
think it's
Green is
probably
an
better
amazing
for
pitcher.
He
like a
was
Jeep.
he was phenomenal.
Hunter
at
Green's a
Louisville.
little blue for me.
Yeah,
I
you see what I'm
think
saying?
more of an
I think
olive
olive
If they're
green,
going to win a
little
game, it'll
drab,
be. If
flat
they're going to
green.
win a game, it's tonight.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think you're right, but I think the Dodgers are just too much for
Yeah,
them.
I agree with that.
Cincinnati has had a wonderful season. Congratulations to making the postseason, but what is that? The first time since the early 2000s since the
Yeah.
Reds have been in the postseason.
It's been a while.
Not used to
So-
seeing that name there.
Yeah. So congratulations. But I think the Dodgers ultimately will move on, and they will move to the divisional round. So
Who wins the World Series, Randy? What do you think?
Oh,
Who are the
gosh,
teams that are going to be there?
I still feel like the Dodgers are a team to beat in the National League. However, the Phillies might have something for them. So I think that would be an excellent series in the NLCS, and in the ALCS. I kind of hope Detroit gets there, and because the city of Detroit and Radio Ron, I think the Tigers. It's been a long time for them, but that Blue Jays team is something to look out for. They've been playing strong. They've been holding off the Red Sox and the Yankees here in the last half of the season.
Can't be Canadian.
I would say Jays, Detroit in the ALCS, and I would say Phillies, Dodgers in the NLCS.
All right. Well, as long as it's the Phillies and Detroit in the World Series.
Nah, the World Series will be the Dodgers and the Mariners.
Well,
Ooh.
okay, as
People
long as it's
forgetting
not the
Mariners.
Blue Jays.
I think Dodgers Mariners. I don't think you can beat the Dodgers with that pitching staff, and the Mariners are good.
Well, the Mariners
And
are good,
deep.
but they live and die by the long ball.
Yeah, but they got that pitching staff. The two best pitching staffs, in my opinion, you have the Dodgers and you have the Mariners, and that's what's going to get them both there.
Okay. All right.
So Randy, I have a question for you. The Tigers finishing the season going 1-9. Does that in the last 10, does that phase you? Because I know you've picked them to go.
No.
Does that man look
Nah.
phased to you, Harris?
No.
Does that look
That
like a
doesn't matter.
phased man?
Because
Randy White never looks phased.
the play,
It's true.
it's dazed. Did he say dazed?
I said
'Cause
phased.
I'm
No,
always
dazed, I'll give you dazed. I'll
give you
and
dazed.
confused.
Dazed.
However, no, I don't think a 1-9 run at the end of the season is something to be worried about. Playoff ball is a completely different animal. You make different moves. The strategy is different. You change your lineups to be more aggressive.
Yep.
I don't think it has any ramification on the playoffs.
100% agree.
Got it.
888-368-1580. LA Kid says, yay, Ralph is on the show today. My favorite personality on the station. Ralph is right. Green's a good pitcher, but we have Blake Snell pitching. I smell the sweep of the Reds. Great tickets for only $35 tonight at Dodger Stadium. And if you're picturing him wearing a half shirt, you are correct.
Hey, I have to give a shout out. LA Kid listened to our show this weekend and texted in. I appreciate LA Kid
Of
a
course
lot.
he did.
Thank
Of
you,
course
LA
you
Kid.
appreciate him a
Ah.
lot.
Love you, Ralph.
Love you too, LA Kid.
Kendrick the Schmendrick says, does any of you know if any of the WNBA players are, oh my God, I can't read that.
Available?
Shame on you, Kendrick the Schmendrick.
What?
No, I can't read that.
I'm the expert. You go ahead and read it.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no.
He is a WNBA expert.
Moving on. Shall we talk about the Monday Night Footballs? Yes,
yeah, let's
we
do
should.
it. Monday Night Footballs.
Let's start with the balls of
Do
the
it.
Dolphins, and whoopsie, there goes Tyreek Hill. Man, he turns out somebody said he was going to be a pirate. He's a pirate with a hinge peg leg.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it might be karma, and I think you know why. But yeah, so much for the Dolphins. 27-21. I mean, you know, they did win in the end. Maybe that saved Mark
Barely.
Anthony's job. What's the guy's name again? Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Same guy.
I don't know what you guys think, but this is what Tua Tagovailoa does not look right. He
had a
doesn't
couple
seem-
touchdown passes.
Well, he had a couple touchdown passes, but there were simple passes that he was completely missing. I don't know if he's got he can't see downfield. I don't know if he's got a vision problem. I don't know if he's got happy
probably
feet.
blurry from the concussions.
I just wonder if he's okay or what's going on there.
It's a bitter Dolphin fan who texted in on the weekend said he's a big Dolphin fan. He said he thinks it's the concussions and everything because he just seems like he doesn't have a grasp that he had in the previous years.
Right.
It seems different. It seems like he's not reading defense as well. Something's going on with him, and I think that could be actually true.
And if you talk to Tagovailoa, yeah, he'll sit there and say, "I'm fine. No, everything's great. I
He
don't
always says
need
that.
a special helmet. Everything is good."
Yeah.
Because he's just not aware of it. I mean, he's out
Maybe.
there and he probably can't even put his finger on why things are going wrong.
he needs to watch video of himself playing this year because it's not the same.
There were a few real short passes. He was throwing it right into the turf. It was like it wasn't even close.
You would think they would do something about it because honestly, all kidding aside, this could be dangerous for this guy.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, sure, he's practiced and perfected for Halloween the whole thing from the Thriller video. You have to see that on the YouTube video.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Aiton's Army says, hold on, thinky wheel. I'll get back to you. Let's see. Sir Drives a Lot says Burrow's out, Neighbors out, Jaden Reed out, Aaron Jones out, burnt on the Ireland game. He says, my fantasy is as bad as Phil is on the radio.
Wow.
Dang.
He's very upset, and he's very, that wasn't very nice.
That wasn't very nice at all.
Feels very
Really
good. On the
think
radio.
He's
before you
very
speak.
bad
Phil
at
is-
fantasy football, but he's not bad on the radio. Sir Drives a Lot.
Especially if you're not watching it. I think he's great.
I think Phil's
I
phenomenal.
especially like Ralph or Phil when he talks about the anamorphic antelopes.
You lost me. I got lost there. But I'm sure it's great.
I think
I mean,
Aiton's-
if you get into some of his run-ons, it's like he'll put together words that I've never heard before.
That's true. That's true.
he's got a real pretty mouth.
I've heard him say that.
Aiton's Army wants everybody to know something. Sorry, I was coughing. And also, unlike me, I just used the cough button. He says, no more hiding this, Jeffrey. Aiton's Army is 1580 The Fanatic, sports betting expert Dylan Cohen. Well, okay. You kind of left, so Harris kind of became this betting
Yeah.
expert and also against the spread. But and I think people knew that was you. I think a lot of people knew that was you. You know, but I'll give
didn't
a.
he, didn't he say Dylan Cohen all the time when he was Aiton's Army?
I don't know. I just remember him flipping everyone off when he left.
I
I remember that.
2 fingers to the sky, Jack.
But since he does have his bets here, and he is actually a pretty good sports betting guy, I'll read his tonight's recommended bets. He says Dodgers versus Reds under half run in the first inning. Ilea Boston 11 plus rebounds. I guess that's WNBA.
Yeah.
Kelsey Mitchell 20 plus points. I'm guessing that's also WNBA.
Yes, it is.
Aaron Judge to hit her home run. Wow, way to go on a limb on that one.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a major limb.
Yeah, but he's
Risky.
got a playoff run drought right now for Aaron Judge. So
Oh, so
That's
he's
kind of
thinking
out there.
tonight's the night.
yeah,
The Beeve says, Phil never stops talking.
So true. So true. Oh my gosh. And
Who
you
Who talks more, me or Phil?
it's very close.
I'm going to say, well, see, Phil,
It's very close.
Phil jumps in at the right places. You just blather in at any moment. But Phil, I think he uses way more words to say
by
one
volume?
thing
Yes.
than anyone I know.
And he pulls him out of his butt.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely just pulls him out of his butt.
Hence, anamorphic antelope.
Maybe that's why his butt's so big.
There's nothing big on film.
Can't believe you just said that his butt is big.
He has big hair. Yesterday, he had big hair.
He had big hair.
Yeah, he had a
Big
big
hair.
pompadour thing.
Oh,
going.
he's always had that. He's always had
I
that.
saw his shirt yesterday. That was kind of scary.
No, I thought it was amazing.
He called it a statement. And
Yeah,
that
it's a
was,
statement, all right.
It
It's like,
was a statement.
hello.
Heavy Metal Maniac. Heavy Metal Maniac
Kinda like a
says,
kid.
so a tie game, is that considered like a loss? I think it is. I think
Depends on the
Randy
team.
thinks it is.
Yeah, can't
Depends on
work
the
for
team.
you.
Well, it
I
depends
don't
on the
think
team.
Dallas considered that a loss because
No.
they should
Jerry
have
was
been nowhere
very
near that.
happy.
Well, it
That's what
can't
I'm
be a
saying.
win.
But for them, they thought they were going to lose and they came in and they got a tie. So for them, that's a victory. That's what I mean by that.
it's never a victory. I don't care what your perspective is.
It's just one
a
less
tie is worse. It's almost worse. A tie is not something that should happen in American sports.
I agree.
I'd say, well, I don't know. Harris probably thinks it's great, like a participation trophy, right?
Well, I'm not a tie guy either. I don't think it should happen.
Never seen you wear one.
By the way, Gen Z, let me
fine.
just ask you a
That
question
was a
here.
good one, Ralph.
I saw this thing, and a new poll found that Gen Z adults are the generation most likely to drive in a car with no radio on, with no music on, just in complete silence.
Really?
Are you like a generation of serial killers? How do you do that?
Well, I like the silence sometimes.
Oh,
you can just you
no.
can sit there.
You could fool me.
can sit there and breathe
That's a
and just in and out and think. And I'm actually surprised that it's Gen Z though.
Gen
You'd think
Z does not like noise, but then if you're Gen X, they're most likely to be rocking out on the morning commute. The 89% say they listen to music in their car, and that's their top driving activity right there.
See, Gen Z is the most distracted generation, so I'm surprised that they're not the ones listening to it the most.
because they're listening to the voices in their head.
That's probably it. All the medication is.
Hey,
Yeah,
tell me
there's-
when you don't look at a Gen Z guy just sitting
bubbled
there,
up.
you're thinking, oh my gosh, what's he hearing?
Yeah, there's a lot of voices in here. That's a good point. point.
Fish Tank's on the text line. He says, I agree. Tua does not look like he did 2 years ago. This guy had the highest completion percentage in the league. And as Randy has said, he sailed some passes last night. I think teams are also starting to key in on those quick slants, which makes Tua go to his second and third reads, and that's where he makes his mistakes. As for the Dolphins, if you win the turnover battle 3-0 and the Jets commit like 12 penalties, you only still squeak out a 6-point win at home. Yeah, you got some serious issues.
Yeah.
But hey, we got the Panthers next week, so I'm sure you're all going to be watching that one closely.
Oh, there goes my plans on
Panthers
Sunday.
might beat them.
No.
I won't watch one moment of the game, especially if I don't have anybody in fantasy football. Sorry, Fish Tank.
Poor Jets, man.
Poor Jets. I mean, they get what they have coming to them.
And Justin Fields played pretty well. He looked pretty good. I mean, he had that one turnover, but 20 of 27, 226 and a touchdown, 77 QBR,
Mostly at the end,
passer
trying
rating.
to catch up, though. He's just throwing.
Sure.
Garbage
I'll
yards.
give you that. Okay. I'll give you
He's
that.
not a good quarterback.
I give you nothing.
We know.
I expected that.
All right. So let's talk about Broncos and their 500 yards last night. 28-3. They rolled the Bengals. G-Many. What a whooping they put on them. It was not even close. Bo Nix, 3 touchdowns, ran for a 6-yard score. Everybody ate on the Broncos last night. It was 512 total yards of offense.
Yep.
Hell of a night for the Broncos, but of course you're going to blow out the Bengals when they don't have Joe Burrow. I mean, that is not a surprise. They were supposed to beat them soundly, and they heard the assignment, they did the assignment, and they did it well. That's exactly what they should do. They beat the pants off of those guys.
Do it against a real team.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
see them
that's
do
the
it against
thing.
somebody real.
But see, now they'll have a little more confidence when they get to the real team. I think this is the kind of thing that helps carry them forward a little bit. Not in an unrealistic way, Ralph. I'm not saying that suddenly they're going to jump up and beat the Eagles. I'm just saying that these are the kinds of things when you've got a young team with young players, this is the kind of experience that does help carry them into their next games and gives them the more confidence to do better.
I mentioned to Phil that I feel the Denver Bronco defense is not as advertised to this point. Now, I'm not counting.
I was so focused on all the offense.
Good job, Harris.
But here's the thing.
It's not me. His mic
Way to go,
went off.
Harris.
What are you doing?
His mic, something happened with Ralph's mic.
What?
Oh, there it is now. I don't know. Your mic cut off for a second. And Randy blamed me.
Shame about that.
It's always my fault, isn't it, Randy?
Why are you cutting my mic, man?
See?
I wanted you to talk more.
Don't
about
make me
the
come down
WNBA.
there. Don't make me come down there.
Yeah, not like you would know what to do when you got here, Ralph.
Oh, I know.
There's too many buttons on that
I'd sit
board.
down right next to you.
You'd sit next to Harris and teach him. I see.
Oh, pish posh, Ralph. Get a load of yourself.
So I don't know what the defense for the Broncos looked like because I didn't actually watch that game. But how was the defense last night against the Bengals? I mean, easy
it was
against
good.
the Bengals.
Yeah, it was
but
good last night.
I feel like they've done all right. Maybe they're not this juggernaut defense. You're right. Maybe not as advertised, but I feel like that they've done what they're supposed to do.
Phil got offended when I said that, but oh well.
Are they
Did
going
he?
to be
Should
strong
apologize.
enough to win that division when you've got the San Diego, Los Angeles, Orange County Sparklers? you got the Kansas City Chieftains.
Yes.
Who else? You got the Oakland Radiators. Who else? You got it. You
That's
got
it. There's
the
only,
Broncos.
Yeah, there's only 4 teams.
Who is going to come out of that AFC West? We thought it was going to be a juggernaut thing.
Yeah.
But the Chiefs tripped over their tongue walking in the door this year. They haven't looked great. Who would have thought that they would be, like one and or 2-2 now? I mean, who would
Raider
have thought
fans,
this?
they hope for it. They
well,
prayed
that's what
about it.
everybody hoped for, but nobody could call it. I mean,
No.
you would have thought the Chiefs would have just come out like every other year, but whoops, their shoes are on. They're wearing dad's shoes instead of their own.
So the Broncos, there's just too many family types that are Broncos fans. So it wouldn't have been them. And let's see. Well, Charger fans, they're all about good vibes there in San Diego. Because let's be honest, that's the only people who still like them. It's not like it's and the LA people are brainless, vapid anyway. And then the people who went to a voodoo priestess and got them to crush up some chicken bones and threw in some rat hair and a little bit of blood.
Yeah,
that'd be Raider fans. The Raider fans have done a curse on the Chiefs.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Guarantee you that's what's going on, and it's starting to wear off because they had a great game the other day.
Yeah.
But why did the Chargers look so bad this week? That makes no sense.
Maybe the Raiders are like, oh crap, we also cursed them. Damn it.
The Raiders need to bench Geno is what they need to do.
He looks horrible. And you were saying, well, that's a thing. He does a bad game here and there.
But that's 2 out of 3 now. He's looked horrible.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Says, did Ralph just say he was going down there and sit on Harrison's mustache? Is that the only way to get rid of the mustache?
Oh, my goodness.
That would probably.
Boy, nobody said anything like that.
Wow.
It probably dissolved.
We made Harris take the free mustache ride sign off of the door, but outside
I don't know if I can handle that.
And then Harris said they're not free anyway. T-Licious says the 4 of you could have sacked Browning last night. The Bungles are back to being the Bungles. They should trade Hendrickson to the Niners.
Yeah, the Bengals, it's panic mode, I think. First off, Ralph, I think we can both admit it. We planted our flag for Jake Browning.
I told you guys that he wasn't going to play that well.
My flag burned up already.
Mine too.
I told you.
Goodness gracious.
I told you.
Is it him? Is it the line? Because he's right. The line is not helping him.
The line is not helping him at all.
I guess that's what happened when you spend all your money on receivers.
So with the Bengals, I saw this video where they're like, oh, look, here come the Bengals. And then they're just rolling this kid out in a wheelchair to go play some football. And they're like, here are the Bengals bringing out Joe Burrow next week. Please help. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk a little more football. We'll talk a little more everything. It's a Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Listen to our live stream on your phone.
Stand by. We're coming to you live
at 1580thefanatic.com.
Let's go. You still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19.
Did you see the signal cut off for like a split second?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
I'm Angela.
When Ralph's mic cut off, the TV, both TVs lost signal for like a split second and then came back.
Heroes. We've had some problems around here with break-ins and people using drugs on the streets. The police work with our community to have a presence in our neighborhood and keep our streets safe.
Thank you, Phoenix Police.
Gracias a la Policía de Phoenix.
Thank you, Phoenix Police.
Rise to serve. Find more today at joinphxpd.com. Protect and serve with the elite.
Sponsored by the City of Phoenix.
Most pedestrian and bicycle crashes happen early morning or at night. The leading cause? Drivers failing to yield. Since 2010, traffic fatalities for people walking and biking have doubled in Arizona. So stay alert and watch for bicycles and pedestrians. There's no such thing as accidents. Learn more about the risks at azdot.gov/no-accidents. This message is brought to you by the Arizona Department of Transportation.
AZ Preps 365, your source for all the news, info, highlights, and more. Athlete news and interviews. Talk with coaches. Keep you up to date with the changes, moves, upcoming events, and more. AZ Preps 365, Arizona's ultimate prep sports show. If you miss a minute, you miss a lot. AZ Preps 365, Saturday mornings 8 till 10 on 1580 and 99.3 The Fanatic, and always on at 1580thefanatic.com.
We talk sports. 1580 The Fanatic.
Today's Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Kendrick the Schmendrick had a horrible thing to say earlier, but now he's actually asked a question that is worth asking and answering.
Okay.
Why don't sumo wrestlers play football? Well, because generally they don't have the sort of athletic ability to play a 60-minute game. They're good at bursts of energy, and then after that, I think they go eat or rack a lamb and have a nap. But but I'll tell you what, you might start to see some sumo wrestler types playing football because they're trying to find ways to stop the tush push. And so much so that 400 plus pound guy is getting some calls.
I think that era is probably in the past. I think they're going to be less Vince
I don't
Wilfork.
feel like Harris listened to anything I just said.
I listened.
Yeah, what era?
I listened. The era of Vince Wilforks is gone. And
We're not
the era-
talking Vince Wilforks. We're talking twice the Vince Wilfork.
My point is to say is Vince Wilfork is that archetype that we're talking about with like the sumo wrestler type build. And now we're seeing more Aaron Donald. So think of Jordan Davis, for example. He was a huge kid from Georgia. He had to lose some weight in order to get substantial playing time. And now he's lost weight and he's balling out. Think of Desmond Watson from Florida, at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
But see, you're talking about regular defense, Harris. We're talking about one play.
I'm saying
they're
this
talking
is
about
why-
a specialist that only comes in to put himself on the line and be ready.
That's interesting.
To stop a guy from jumping over the top, whether it be the quarterback or the running back, whoever is involved in the tush push. You just get a guy there who's used to taking one good hit.
Yeah.
And there you go. I mean, he might have to do it 5-6 times in a game against the Eagles, but if that's all the dude has to do, now you have forced the Eagles to figure out another way around.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting. I think you could see more of those guys than for just that one play. Yeah, that could happen.
I like how they the tush push this last week, how they made a play out of it and they went ahead and did a runaround. Did you see that? With Barkley?
that was fun. Yeah,
you just made the tush push that much more dangerous because now you got to keep somebody off the center to watch for that.
They're going to start doing the fake tush push.
That was smart.
Kendick Schmendrick says Blue Jays are the best team. Okay, stop talking about yourself in the third person. And
Move to Canada. You should move to Canada.
Yeah. America. That's all I have to say to you. Fish Tank says sumo wrestlers don't typically play in college, so Harris doesn't like them.
Well,
Just the Tip says, when Ralph looks straight at the camera, he reminds me of a dude in a police lineup.
Been there.
No doubt. The Beeve says, bye-bye, Gino. Hello, Sam. Go Hawks, he says.
Sam who?
Sam.
Oh, Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
He's balling out.
He is balling out.
Yeah.
Big George says, Harris, I got a bone to pick with you. You picked against ASU yet again.
Yep, and they won.
And they're in the top 25. I mean, I think what the AP has done is says, okay, ASU, you're back, but you're on double secret probation. We're only going to have you down here at 25. Let's just see what happens. And Harris is about to tell us he doesn't think his own favorite team should be in the top 25.
No, that's not true. Well,
That's
I don't know
exactly
if they
what
should
he's
be
about to do.
His alma mater.
Oh, that's
should
not
be
true,
in the
but they
25.
shouldn't be.
Let me say this.
Did you hear that?
First off, I've only picked against ASU 2 times this year. I
And
picked
both
against
times
him.
you were wrong.
I picked against him in Mississippi State, and I was
Yeah.
right. I picked him to win against Baylor, and I was right. And I picked him to lose against TCU, and I was
Right.
wrong. I will
Right.
give you that. And so,
All 3 times you were wrong.
okay, Randy, fine.
No, you're
I'm
wrong to do that, Harris.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeffco.
So ASU beat the TCU Horned Frogs. All right. So tell us what this means and how this feels, and what we're thinking.
I think ASU really showed me something that I wasn't sure that they had.
No, here's what they showed me.
Moxie.
Jesus is the way.
There, I mean, amen. Amen.
What?
He keeps kicking these field goals at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's Jesus. Yeah.
No, I read it right here. It says Jesus
Yeah,
Gomez.
you say Jesus. Yeah.
Who do they play next?
Now this is where it gets interesting. So they have a bye, and then they're
Oh.
going to play at Utah, and then Texas Tech comes in. And
Bye-bye.
Texas Tech
2 losses.
could be. Texas Tech is, I think, the best team in the Big 12 by a
Yep.
good amount.
I agree.
Utah could be sneaky. I think if ASU can put some points on the scoreboard, I don't know if Utah is going to be able to keep up. But man, this is a really good TCU team that ASU just beat. They should be super proud of this victory. I mean, Sam Levitt played super well, 44 carries, 207 yards. Tyson was getting open constantly. I mean, they also, listen to this though. This is the kicker. TCU had 25.
Jesus is the kicker.
TCU had 25 carries for 10 yards. 10 rushing yards. This
That
ASU
defense.
front seven
Yeah.
dominated the trenches. I wasn't really sure after that performance against Mississippi State that they were able to do that. Well, they dominated, and they should be super proud because that's a darn good TCU.
They got a
football
little
team.
help at the end there with the little phantom call.
Oh,
Okay.
of course.
I
you're
was
gonna-
at the game.
Of
I mean,
course, you're
Okay.
going to start crap.
No, I'm just saying it was a bad call. Everyone said it. I mean, even the ASU fans knew it was BS.
I felt like it was perfect.
No, that was a total phantom call that helped. them
It
win
was
that
the
game.
best call at the right time.
Yeah, for ASU, you're right.
And hey, look at this: 498 to 269 in total yards, but 207 to 10 in rushing yards. If you dominate a football game like that in the trenches, you're going to win 90% of the time.
So, Harris, let's talk about this AP Top 25 outside of Arizona making their appearance right there at the bottom. Like I said, what about the rest of it? Are you good with everything? Do you have any issues with any of the other ups and downs?
Yeah, I think they should just completely refine the criteria of the AP poll.
But not
there's
enough
no-
SEC teams up top. Is that what it is?
there's no criteria here. Like, we don't know if this is based on like model projections or like subjective voters. We don't know. But overall, I mean, I think Ohio State won. That's fair. Oregon 2. That's fair. The AP poll I look at as one of the most meaningless topics in all of college football.
Until more SEC teams are up top.
Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't play a part in the playoff. It's simply just a bunch of writers who seem to have a flawed process getting together and putting a bumper sticker on a team to create publicity.
Is this the same problem that we have with the MVP contest and the this and then that? Who should be deciding these things? Now, Randy will tell you, most valuable player, baseball, basketball, football, should be players and coaches.
You could say, here's what I believe.
And people in the sport, in the actual sport, not the writers, not the fans.
I don't know if players and coaches should be able to decide because there's a lot of bias. Like, remember the players voted Tyrese Halliburton most overrated player in the NBA before this year. And then do you see what he just did and go into the finals? That's because a lot of people seem to have a bone.
Well,
to pick
Harris,
with
how
that guy.
about if we got rid of that horrible award, that negative overrated thing? Why are they even doing that? And just got rid of that and said, okay, the players and the coaches and the GMs and certain personnel, assistant coaches can all vote on who the MVP is.
Well, I'm just doing it to say that it's a flaw when you give it to players and coaches.
Then who the
because
hell
they
are
have
we giving this
personal
to?
vendettas.
AI.
I think you give it to a mix of
Oh,
AI.
Ralph.
Let's
You
let
give it to
AI
a mix
do
of
it.
everyone.
Ask AI right now who should be the MVP in the National League.
We're all
Why-
going to be killed by AI, and it'll be your fault.
Why would you give it to everyone? I'm curious at your answer about this.
My answer?
Yeah.
About giving it, I think it should be partially writers, partially players and coaches. And
Well, which parts? If you're
I
going to
think
say partially,
you say like 1/3 writers, 1/3.
how do you decide
coaches.
who of the writers or who of the players and coaches?
I would say just ones that work for credible
Just
organizations.
pulling us right out of his
You could
ass.
say-
One's in the SEC. Okay, we got it.
Yeah,
Oh my
SEC
gosh,
coaches,
no.
players, fans. I think
No, no,
that'll
no, no,
do
no.
it.
Here's if you're talking AP poll, this is different from. I think preseason polls should be scrapped, and you go off of last year's ranking. So last year's ranking, how you finish in that stays stagnant and rolls into this year.
How about you
that's
don't
not
rank
real.
anybody
That's how-
until
that's how I
after the
think it should
first
be.
game? How about no rankings
yes,
till
that's-
after the
that's-
first game?
That's practical, but
Because
that's
that's
not,
more realistic
but
with
that's not
all these
fun.
people running through the transfer portal this way and that way.
but that's not
what
fun.
it is. It's not fun.
Yeah, that's not
See.
fun because then there's no, nobody's ranked. There's no real, like the meaning of
But-
preseason polls is to build some buzz.
Boy, get a few more
around
years in your
teams.
life there,
It's for
Harris,
the
and some
fans.
kids. You'll see
Yeah.
nothing is fun. Nothing is fun.
Nothing
By
in
the
this
way,
world is fun.
speaking of
Yeah.
the transfer portal window, they've made some changes, been approved. Here's what's been changed. The January 2nd through 16 window will replace the December transfer window. The NCAA is doing away with the spring transfer period, which means that January will be the only time that undergraduate athletes can enter the transfer portal.
Interesting.
More than 1,000 FBS players use the post-spring portal window this year, according to CBS. Players only need to enter their name into the portal from January 2nd through the 16th. They can still take more time beyond that window to make a decision on their transfer destination. As of now, there is still a 30-day transfer window that immediately triggers whenever an institution fires a head coach. Oversight committee still discussing how it wants to handle the process. All right, college boy, what do you think of these rules?
I hate it. A reason being is January 2nd shouldn't be the date.
It should be January 6th, and we all know why.
It should be after. should be after the season's over. Like, you have head coaches that are trying to win a national championship while also it's prime recruiting season. And so they have to get these guys in the portal. It's terrible.
I 110% agree with Triple H on that.
Unfortunately, it's too practical and it makes too much sense for the NCAA to comply with this.
Anarchy now.
Insurrection.
T-Licious, who also has an erection,
I don't hate the idea of anarchy.
Rankings shouldn't come out till you play a conference game or two. And Tennessee got lucky Saturday, Harris.
Who said that?
T-Licious. Wow.
To respond to T-Licious, Tennessee played a horrible game against Mississippi State. I mean, they had a muffed punt. They had 2 interceptions that were batted right to the player. They had a dropped wide open touchdown. They had a missed call and an OPI. Tennessee should not have won that game on the road at Mississippi State. They did end up winning, but T-Licious, it was not their finest effort.
Nothing wrong with a little muff. Rough Rob says, we, the Dodgers, will have to rescue Paul Skeens from never seeing any postseason playoffs because we need the pitching bad.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to rescue him and Scooble, whatever his name is.
Do you want Paul Skeens?
Oh, yeah.
Of course you want Paul
Absolutely.
Skeens. Paul Skeens deserves
Paul
to be
Skeens
on a
is
great
gettable, though. I mean,
he's the next Kershaw.
Well, I don't know about that.
Or is he the next Strasburg?
Harris's dad says start.
Just a thought.
What?
Good job, Harris's dad.
Start?
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, somewhere forgot and said stop. I don't know. The Jet says, I too have an erection. We're not taking a poll for that poll.
A poll on polls?
Yeah, we're not taking a poll on the polls.
Poll on polls.
It does say, I agree with the NCAA. Players don't have to transfer after they put their name in the portal. They can stick with their team throughout the playoffs and the championship game.
But they don't.
Just
they sit.
Because they don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, a week after the national championship, bam, players can hit the portal. It is not that hard.
Kiss the Cook says, happy belated birthday to me. Can I just say it's really sad you forgot your own birthday?
Wow.
And he says, I'm an avid Cowboy fan, but over their tie with the Cheeseheads.
Mm-hmm.
We second that motion. Motion carried. It was, permission granted. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Sir Drives a Lot says, dilly dilly. That is all. Dilly dilly. All right, guys, that is hour 1. Hour 2 is next. Come on back. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
We could tell you what it's like to drive the Nissan Rogue and tell you all about its performance capabilities, like its VC turbo engine. It's I can go virtually anywhere type of freedom. Nice. But you don't have to take our word for it. Go drive it for yourself. You're up. Experience the power of the Nissan Rogue.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Get 0% APR for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, example, 0 down payment, 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per 1,000 financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Company credit approval, not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends September 30th, 2025.
Every day in Arizona, drivers and pedestrians share the road. Always watch out for pedestrians, even when you have the right of way. Make sure to follow the speed limit. Just a few extra miles per hour can mean the difference between life and death. Keep your eyes on the road at all times, not your phone. And never block or park in crosswalks. It's dangerous. Visit gohs.az.gov for more information. This message is sponsored by the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
Don't be fooled by the people you meet on social media. It may start as an innocent conversation, but anyone who tries to sell you pills is nothing more than a drug dealer. And if you think tiny pills can't do much harm, think again. Fentanyl can end it all. Know the truth about fentanyl at learnmoreaz.org. Don't be fooled. Don't be faked out. Visit learnmoreaz.org. Sponsored by Substance Awareness Coalition Leaders of Arizona.
Whoa, what was that? I call that my opening drive. You like it?
Oh, man, you didn't used to do that. Talk about drive for show.
Well, I got a few tips.
You got more than tips. You got skills.
If you're a golfer, then you know that every year the golf manufacturers release new innovations in golf equipment for longer, more accurate drives, fairway woods, hybrids, and irons, not to mention the latest technology in putters. It costs a small fortune to keep your golf game equipped with the latest golf technology. In many cases, golf equipment manufactured just a couple years ago can be an affordable and upgrade option for your golf game. Tee It Up Again golf shops in the city of Maricopa and Casa Grande have a wide variety of some new and mostly gently used golf equipment at a fraction of the cost of new. Regripping also available while you wait in most cases. Trade-ins available at both locations. Information and location information at teeitupagain.com. That's teeitupagain.com. Locations in Maricopa and Casa Grande.
KQFN Tempe. Also transmitting on K257CD Phoenix at 99.3 FM and K240 EU Fountain Hills at 95.9 FM.
Quiet, people, settle down. Because it's time. Time for what?
Showtime.
When does it start?
Right now. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on with the show. Let's do it.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh no, Randy, it's too early for Christmas. Still as long as the temperature's like this, I want no Christmas music.
Are we? I didn't know I was live. I do apologize. I know you hate Christmas music.
I don't hate Christmas music. I just don't want it to be happening in September.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have 1 day left of September, so I'd like to please pause on that. Bad enough that it's already Christmas in Home Depot and Christmas everywhere else in the stores.
I mean, but is there a good time to actually? Is it the day after Thanksgiving when Christmas music starts?
That's when it should. That is when you should start seeing Christmas stuff in the stores, and that is when you should start hearing the Christmas music on the radio. But K-Light, KEZ, whatever the hell they are, where Beth and What's Left of Bill is, playing their Christmas music probably already. Too much, man, too much. So that's why, at least on this show, please no Christmas music till it's actual Christmas.
I love Christmas music. I think it's I think it is the backbone of America.
I like it too, but I don't like to burn it out. You know what I mean?
I do day after Halloween. That's when I start.
That's because you're a moron.
Me too.
Everyone else should do it the day after Thanksgiving.
Ralph, you do the day after Halloween.
Day after Halloween, it's all about Christmas.
Well, you guys can go hang out after that.
I put my tree up, everything, man. We get going.
Oh, heck yeah.
I put my tree up.
You do not put your tree up the day after Halloween, you liar.
Absolutely.
Miss Kim's birthday.
No, we do.
The day after Halloween.
Dude, I'm ready to take it down right now, to be honest with you, but we take it down after Halloween.
My girlfriend makes fun of me for it.
Miss Kim's birthday is the 24th of October. And every year since we've been married, we have put it up on her birthday. And it stays up from that point.
You are all psychotic.
Yes. What are you talking about?
I like it.
It is the greatest time of the year.
It is
not the time of the year yet.
It changes the feel of your home. It gives it that different feel.
It does.
I feel like it just makes everything happy and joyful. See what I'm saying?
I need to get away from all of you people.
It's a great time.
Oh, I love it.
Now you've activated Big George. Big George says, Randy, in these trying times, oh, you know what's coming next. War in Gaza, inflation, interest rates, all-time highs, Dodgers in the playoffs, Seahawks in first place.
Yeah.
I think we need a little Christmas right this very minute.
There you go, Big George.
Play it.
Yeah, but Big George doesn't run this damn show. So
that's true.
You know, you guys Christmas on your own time. I'll Christmas with you after Thanksgiving, please.
No.
Silver Pop says, I listen to Beth and Friends podcast every time Hicks Picks comes on. Lost Toby says, can I get a pina colada? Well, that doesn't work anymore. And that song has been banned by Radio Ron Cohen.
Yeah.
LA Kid says, your mom is an ex-Kershaw.
What?
Okay. I don't even know where that came from. I have no idea why. Oh, I got to let everybody know something. I don't know if you've been paying attention or if you've seen the warnings, but NBC and YouTube TV, quote, still far apart with the deadline tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Yep, that's right. Midnight is when they say that NBC will no longer be on the YouTube TV. Hey, quick, Harris, look it up, would you? Make sure it hasn't been an announcement. Usually somebody folds. I don't know if it folded if it was YouTube TV or Fox on the last one, but if we're lucky, semi-folds. Can I tell you why? Because my little digital antenna, for some reason, has been having a hard time getting channel 12.
Oh,
so
boy.
I might have to be up on the roof if this thing happens so I can see Sunday Night Football.
No announcements.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not going on the roof with you again either, by the way.
I've never been on the roof with you as far as you know.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
By the way,
NBC stuff?
I'd like to try this again. But I think if I do it quicker, then nothing bad can happen.
All right.
So
you want me to play a little Christmas music?
No, I
before you
really
do this?
don't.
Oh,
Ever.
okay.
Ever.
All right.
So
It might
in the
lead
first
you right
hour,
into it.
I
Yeah.
tried to express my gratitude to the listening audience, just because I hear people doing it in other shows and stuff, and I always think, well, that's just pandering, that's just silliness, and I'm not going to be phony. I do. I think I occasionally have said how much I appreciate everybody who listens.
Never said.
That's well, you just don't listen all the time. Okay, so just shut up, Ralph. So I just want to take a moment and tell everybody that thank you very much for listening to the show. Thanks for making us a part of your day. And thanks for coming out to our events and hanging out with us. And listen, some of the comedy writers on this show are not on the show. People like Hefty Lefty and Moist One and some other people who are probably going to be mad that I didn't mention them. But the text line is the fourth host on the show.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, yeah, Ralph, that makes you fifth.
That's fine.
I'm putting you behind them.
I'm okay with that.
I would put Harris like in a closet, but
then he would come out of the closet.
Like I already have.
Thank you, Randy.
Did you see that?
Thank God for the comedy
Randy,
writers
that
on
was-
the text line.
That was a good one, Randy. Nice one.
Anyway, so if you're listening, I just wanted to say that. That's all. See,
See, I
don't
say
make a
that
big
every-
deal out of it.
I say it every week to my listeners.
Wow, you are just
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it means less
At the
coming
end
from
of
you.
at the end of every show, I thank
It
them for
means
spending
less
part of the
because
weekend
you
with us.
say it all the time.
Just
'Cause I
such
mean
a-
it.
Such a good person, Ralph. Oh my goodness.
Lost Toby says, I accept Zelle donations as tokens of gratitude. Well, I imagine you can get that from Ralph if you listen to his show, but the problem is you then have to listen to his show.
I like it.
Average Joe
like it.
says, you're welcome, Jeffrey. Thanks, pal. Moist One says, I'm a gape. I bet you are.
Excuse me?
Wow.
Pardon me?
I don't know.
You should get that scene.
Yeah, I probably need a doctor on that one. Oh, by the way, today is International Podcast Day.
Huh.
No, thank you. Podcasts, I think, are dying. I think they're dying.
What?
I think
Dying?
I think that we've reached peak podcast, and I think it's going to start to fade away.
You think we've reached a terminal podcast velocity?
I do, because everybody has a podcast. Man, I can't walk anywhere without somebody trying to get me to do their podcast. You know, the lady down the street, kids playing in the yard, the mailman. I'm just like, no, I don't want to be on your podcast. I'm just tired of everybody asking me to be on their podcast. I'm like, oh, I do real radio. Well, what are you doing here? And they're like, oh, we got to do a podcast. Oh, and then somebody's like, hey, what are you going to do? I'm going to do a podcast. Great. Good for you. I just, does anybody do a podcast?
Isn't that like one of
I
the
do.
Well, you do a show.
I do a Harmon Solar podcast that's actually grown tremendously in the last 2 years.
Yeah, that's got information people actually want. So
Yeah.
that's actually good. And you've got a place for it where people are looking for this information.
To your point,
But
I
I'm
think a
talking
lot,
most
yeah.
podcasts are completely worthless.
But they die most of the time. Most podcasts last probably about a month. and then
Once
they're
they
gone.
realize they can't make any money or get anyone to listen. You
Or
know
that
who
they're
has
not good at it,
podcasts?
yeah.
Famous people. They're the ones with this.
Yeah.
You got to be pre-famous to have a podcast and actually make it matter.
See, I think if we did like a for lack of
After
a better term,
dark.
blender after dark.
Oh, that would be great with Phil hosting it. Oh my goodness.
No, you're keeping Phil.
Yeah.
You
Phil needs
you
to be on
wanted
the
Phil,
After
you-
Dark.
You keep
Yeah.
Phil.
Anything
Yeah,
after dark, he needs to be included.
I agree.
No.
I don't care if you agree, Harris. This is up to you.
I'm very pro Phil. I always have been.
No, we
always
like
will be.
Phil. Phil's great. I'm not saying anything bad about Phil.
Love
But
Phil.
Harris, you don't make decisions. And
Right.
Ralph, you don't make decisions.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
offer you good advice.
What?
Huh.
If you do something
Very.
after dark, you have Phil host.
Because I wake up in the morning going,
After
you know what I need is some advice from Ralph.
You used to. You used to, not anymore. And look what it's done for you.
Hefty Lefty says Phil needs to be kept in the dark.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He was wearing an awesome shirt. Yes, Phil is more fashionable and cool than any of us are.
'Cause
If
his
you're
girlfriend
honest with
dresses him.
yourself, he is more cool and fashionable than any of us.
He's what we
Yes.
used to call metrosexual.
What?
You're not allowed to do that
Hmm?
anymore.
Sorry,
Why?
what?
Never
You
heard,
did that in
I've
the
never
80s.
heard that term.
He's no, he's neighborhood sexual. Yeah, you got to be more local.
Okay.
I mean, his girlfriend dresses him.
Just the Tip says early decorations at the big box home improvement stores are up for professional decorators who need time to build their catalogs of what's available for the customers. Well, here's an idea. Maybe don't just use the Home Depot stuff. Maybe be original and do your own. Turn off that damn music.
Love that. Should be on every bumper.
Lost Toby says, yeah, I don't need money that bad. Stone Beaver says,
Stone Beaver.
Says, what's with all the praise for the listeners? See, that's the thing. Can't I just see? This is why I don't. I try to say nice things, and this is what I get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say in the next hour? F you, listeners.
Yeah.
You know, I'm tired of your crap.
You'd get more respect.
It's the world we live in.
It's kind of the way things have been going. Let's see.
You
Baker's
can say anything on the radio once.
Baker's Cocky Hen says, I appreciate both your shows. You guys are great. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Ralph can't keep it up, not without medication.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
Is Viagra gluten-free?
I don't know. I don't.
You should check that.
Is it a semaglutide?
Semaglutide free.
I have gluten-free versions.
Chosen One says, good afternoon, gentlemen. While Fields is proving to be inconsistent in real football, he's a top 5 quarterback in fantasy games when he plays the full game. Yeah, like Dak Prescott's a good get if you're playing him on the fantasy football because he's always playing from behind. He's always slinging it. I think that if you need a good backup, he'd be one.
I think he's a good real-life quarterback, too. Dak Prescott?
Harris, we know he plays for real.
I'm just saying.
We know that he plays for real.
I think this Cowboys team, man, the issues on defense that they have are glaring. Like after that Packers game, Dallas did everything right. Dak killed him through the air. Pickens had some monster plays. It dropped 40 points, and you're like, dang, man, that's what it takes for the Cowboys to win. That's what it takes. Their offense has to do that every week. So Dak Prescott should take no blame for the position that the Cowboys are in. They have problems on defense.
Did somebody ask him to take the blame?
People were just, I thought we were getting that Dak Prescott isn't a good real-life quarterback.
We all know it's Jerry Jones.
I thought he was
I
comparing
never
him
said
to
he's not
Justin
a good
Fields.
real-life quarterback, but he's on a team where you're constantly playing from behind, which
Okay.
means
Yeah.
he's going to sling it. I've always said Dak Prescott is a capable quarterback, and if the Cardinals had drafted him, who knows what would have happened here in the desert. But
Cardinals would be a really good football team if they had Dak Prescott.
I remember that day
With
of that
front
draft. I think it was 2016 or 17, and I was standing there looking at the screen, screaming at it, and I was kind of close to it because I've been drinking. And I was at a draft party, and I'm like, "What's wrong with you Cardinals? Why are you not taking Dak Prescott?" And sure enough, and then I can't remember who they took, but he sucked.
Was it Josh Rosen?
I
Maybe.
couldn't believe.
I don't think
Dak
that was the same
Prescott-
year, was it?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't believe Dak Prescott fell as much as he did in that draft. Mississippi State was the #1 team in the country. He was that good.
Not only that, Mississippi State was the #1 team in the country at that time.
There's also the thing where Mississippi State was the #1 country at the time.
That's a good point, Jeffrey.
See, that's why I'm paid the big bucks for this sort of
Randy's
thing.
the college football expert
That's
here.
why your name is on the show.
That's damn right. Random Texter says he doesn't think ASU deserves to be in the top 25 poll.
No kidding.
What the hell, man?
You know
What makes you say that?
You know what's crazy is ASU being ranked ahead of Mississippi State. What?
Who, by the way, was #1 in the country when Dak Prescott played
Don't
for him.
forget the fact that Mississippi State was #1 in the country. when
Yeah,
Dak
it's
Prescott.
just
But
shocking to me because
don't
Mississippi
interrupt me when I'm
State-
trying to give anal analysis.
Yes.
I'll let you
Don't-
give your
don't
anal.
interrupt Jeffrey
I'll let you
when he's
give your
giving
anal
anal
analysis.
analysis.
You can give your anal analysis.
Randy, Random Texter also says he doesn't
Yeah.
think Texas and Penn State should be in the top 10.
I can see that. I mean, who is Penn State and Texas?
I agree. I actually
Nobody.
agree with that.
Yeah, and they have a loss. Like Texas Tech, if anything, should be higher.
Navy Brad says, I heard Christmas music. Donner, what did I win? Oh, yeah, I remember we did that contest. Back. Turn that damn music off, Randy.
I'm sorry, I did nothing.
Turn it
My
off.
hands never left my body.
Liar.
My body.
No, we had a contest where when you
That's
heard
been
the
such
Christmas music, you had to guess a reindeer name or something.
Yep.
We've done
That's
some
true.
weird
No
contests on
We've
the
had
show.
some fun contests. You kidding me?
Hefty Lefty
Tom
says,
Cupid.
praise makes me uncomfortable. I like to
What?
make Harris as comfortable as possible.
Who said that?
Hefty Lefty. Kiss the Cook says,
Thank you.
or I want to do a podcast about starting a podcast and call it The Podcast, or maybe The Podcast. You should do a podcast about doing a podcast. Call it The Podcast. You will probably make $1 million doing it.
Yeah.
LA Kid says, I take Viagra. I'm not reading the rest.
No.
Moving on. Sir Drives
You
a
need to
lot.
read the rest of it.
You should read the rest.
Says Die makes 60 million. That's the problem. DAI?
Dak.
Oh, dude, the I and the C aren't even next to each other on the keyboard. Sir Drives a lot. How did you manage that?
He's dyslexic.
Moist One says, where'd Dak play? Oh, yeah, SEC. Here comes double wrister from my little stud muffin. Oh, the I and K are next to each other for Dak. So, yeah. Thundar Sam Barbarian says, Bud Harris. I'm pretty sure the Cowboys didn't win.
Did he say butt hairs?
Yes, he did.
He didn't say but, comma, Harris. He said
Yeah.
but Harris, comma.
Oh,
I'm
thought
pretty
he
sure
said-
that Cowboys didn't win. I read it right.
Right.
Thought he said butt hairs.
That's what I heard too.
Butt
what I
hairs.
Yeah. But
I'm pretty sure the
Hairs.
Cowboys didn't win, butt hairs. That's Harris's new nickname,
Wow.
butt hairs.
Wow.
nice one, guys.
He's like, I don't care for that much.
That's horrible.
Boogie is on the text line.
Hey, Boogie.
He says if Dallas Cowboys play a football game in the middle of the woods and no one's there to watch them, does the loss still count? I don't think it matters.
No.
By the way, Boogie, your son almost had the top score. You guys remember, was it last week or week before? I was like, hey, Boogie, what's up with your kid? He's not putting his lineup in. How do you know? Because he had Joe Burrow in. That's how I know. And so then I guess Boogie punished him by playing country music for 24 hours outside of his door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he put his lineup in and he's killing it. He's over 200 points. Not enough to get the top score of the week, but he had an amazing outing on that. So well done, Boogie and little Boogie. T-Licious says, I have no ego for you to stroke, Jeffrey. That T-Licious, I would stroke no part of you.
Yeah.
Just understand that up front.
Mm.
He says, so save those compliments to those who need them. All right, F you, T-Licious. No, that's where he wants it, I guess. The Jet says, why don't I remember Mississippi State ever being ranked number one? Well, they were ranked number one when Dak Prescott was.
Yeah.
They were. Yeah, they were.
Baker's Cocky Hens. No, I didn't say anal paralysis. I said anal analysis.
Yes.
That's two different things.
Very different things.
He says, oh, because I just want you to know they make a pink drink for that. Well, thanks for that. I'll remember. Yo-Yo Ma says, Syracuse basketball great Lawrence Moten has died at the age of 53. I'm said that Lawrence was one of our greatest players and one of the best in the history of the Big East Conference. Sorry, dude. Bon voyage. That's a young age to die.
Yeah, that is a
53?
young
Yeah.
age
Well, I
to
say
die.
that because I'm 54.
You know, remember there were the days where Syracuse basketball was like one of the top faces of the sport. What happened to that?
No, they're a basketball
now?
team. They're not a face.
Well, they have
You know what
faces.
I mean, I'm saying Syracuse basketball was like royalty of college basketball, and now they have since fallen off of a cliff.
Big
It's sad.
orange.
It's better for the sport when they're good.
Average Joe says, imagine if the Cardinals had taken Lamar Jackson over Rosen or DK Metcalf over Andy Isabella. But you have to remember, though, with the information that they had, they made the best choices they can. It's easy to look backwards, 20/20 vision, you know what I mean? But no, listen, at
Well,
that moment, the players
that
they
moment-
had and they drafted looked right. Although I was against Rosen. I was against Rosen and I was against Kyler Murray. I was
Well-
like, what? No,
Well,
don't get that guy.
remember, at that time, who was making those decisions? It was old Drunky Drunk.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Old
He had no
Steve
vision.
Keim.
His vision was double vision.
That's right. Kiss the Cook says, why are Randy's pants leaving his body? What? Did you take your pants off?
No,
I think it's just your imagination, Kiss the Cook.
Maybe he just wants that to happen.
Boogie says, proper punishment delivers proper motivation. Damn right I played country music outside his door for 24 hours straight. Yeah, you give him a little Guantanamo Bay, treatment, and they'll snap right into line. Tiger Paws says, hey, I missed the whole first hour, so I don't know how much you guys got into the Tyreek Hill thing. I have firsthand knowledge of what he's going through. You played for the Dolphins?
Wow.
You know, she says, no, idiot. She says, depending on how much they've changed with rehab, he's looking at a year to a year and a half, actually.
Yeah.
This is my total dislocation when I tore out my ACL, MCI, and PCI all in one shot. And she sends a picture of an x-ray.
No.
You guys want to see it?
No.
Too bad. You're seeing it.
No.
Look at that. Oh,
Yikes.
my God. Why? Why? Yeah, I'm turning it off now. I don't like to see those sorts of things.
That looks excruciating.
And Cabana, please don't send us your pictures of your back surgery again.
Yeah.
We've seen it. We don't ever want to see it again. Please don't do that, because I know that's the first thing he's going to do is just, and we're going to get all sorts of horrible pictures. Also, stop sending pictures of your girlfriend too, please. T-Licious says, what if the Fighting Osprey took anybody else instead of the Boz?
What?
When you guys took Bosworth back in
that
the
was but that wasn't even
Brian-
the regular draft. That
Brian
was a different
Bosworth.
draft.
back in the day.
How could you not take that guy? That guy at
But-
Oklahoma was so
Yeah,
good.
you have the best information you have in front of you.
He
Of
was
course.
phenomenal.
It was a secondary draft, though. You remember back when they used to do that?
Yeah.
It wasn't
memories.
it wasn't the NFL draft. It was a secondary draft, and they got him because they had the number 1 pick.
Yeah, because the Seahawks were not in the NFL for a long time.
They were a secondary
They
team.
used to do a secondary draft. I can't remember what it was called, but
The supplementary draft.
Supplemental
or
draft.
Something I
It was a
think.
supplemental
Yeah,
draft.
They did do that.
and they picked him number 1.
They got
In
some
that draft.
vitamin
Why
C.
wouldn't you? He was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he was a
Oklahoma.
great college player. How are you
Yeah.
not going to take him?
Yeah, the mullet and everything. the
And he wasn't
Boz.
bad as a beginning pro. Just all of a sudden he got hurt, and that was the end of him.
Yeah.
So Average Joe says, did you guys see Tyreek Hill smiling as he got carted off?
Yes.
He's just happy he doesn't have to play with Tua anymore. My wife says he was doped up, meaning that when you're hurt like that, they immediately give you a painkiller. So he was probably like, all right. And I don't blame him. I would want the same stuff. Whatever they gave him, give it to me too.
How old is he?
Tyreek Hill's got to be
30.
30-something.
So this could be it for him.
Very well, yes.
Yeah.
They're saying if he even makes it back from this injury,
Yeah.
your leg is not supposed to do that, I guess.
And speed wise, I mean, this could just be it could be done for him now.
Yeah, and you know what? Karma maybe, right? That's what I'm saying.
He's 31.
All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, more random stuff in your text. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Miss any part of the Daily Blender? Download the free podcast at 1580thefanatic.com.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low. It just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
We could tell you what it's like to drive the Nissan Rogue and tell you all about its performance capabilities, like its VC turbo engine. It's I can go virtually anywhere type of freedom. Nice. But you don't have to take our word for it. Go drive it for yourself. You're up. Experience the power of the Nissan Rogue.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Get 0% APR for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, example, 0 down payment, 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Company credit approval, not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends September 30th, 2025.
You buckle them in, but are they really protected? In Arizona, child passenger safety starts with the right car seat. Double check that your child is in the proper seat based on their age and size, and that it's correctly installed. The wrong fit or a loose seat can put your child at serious risk. Need help installing your car seat? Certified technicians can help for free. Learn more at gohs.az.gov. This message is sponsored by the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
Weekdays at 6 a.m., broadcast veterans Dave Ross and Jensen Lewis share their insights, break down games, and analyze the data to give you an edge. By the Books takes you inside the numbers, showing you what you should look for to help you make the most of your sports betting decisions. By the Books with Dave Ross and Jensen Lewis. Weekday mornings at 6 a.m. on Arizona's sports betting station, 1580 The Fanatic, and at 1580thefanatic.com.
Today, Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. You ever do that thing where you sit on your key fob and you wonder if you remote started your car?
Oh, yeah.
I was just sitting on my keys and I'm like, oh, dear God, I think I just started it. I may have to go out there. I don't know. What did I say the thing? It's a Daily Blender, all that stuff. Hey, everybody. Okay, so we got tons of texts here on the text line. We will get to you real fast, though. I want to tell you some news that came through a little bit earlier. I guess that Kuminga is going to go ahead and return to the Golden State Warriors on a 2-year, $48.5 million contract. I guess they've been sort of staring at each other from across the table for a while, and they finally got themselves a deal. So Jonathan Kuminga goes to the Warriors. All right.
Can I interject a news article I came across today?
Sure.
And you know, the Cardinals, they have this little thing every year where the players vote on the facilities and that sort of thing.
Oh, I hate that.
And
bunch of snitches.
And the Cardinals always end up sucky, terrible F minus, F minus. Well, all right, last laugh, boys, because the Cardinals are investing in the team, and according to at the Cardinals on the Cardinals Rise Up Red Sea app here, they have purchased some land for $130 some odd million. State-of-the-art training facility, a 20,000 square foot state-of-the-art luxurious training facility, weight room, training rooms, player lounges, 2 different fields, all natural grass fields that they're going to have. And that's only going to be part of it because they're going to have a shopping area, restaurants, that sort of thing. And so congratulations to the Cardinals for stepping their game up. Now, if they'll just quit making the team buy their own cafeteria food. Well, maybe it's time to catch up with the rest of the NFL.
One thing at a time. But here's the thing I think it'd be hilarious with the new place if the workout room floor was uneven there too.
Well,
the players are like
a little slant to it.
Yeah, just to remind them.
Just for old time's sake.
Oh, is it? Oh,
nostalgia.
Snitches get stitches, bitches.
And by the way, in case you don't know, and even if you don't care, it's going to be north of the 101, right off the 101 there. I mean,
Scottsdale Road and 101 there.
You'll be able to see it. It's going to be in that area. It's Scottsdale and the 101 right there.
What are they going to do with the old place?
Blow it up. Yeah.
Burning down the house.
It's going to open in 28, I think, right? They said 2028 is when it opens.
28. Yeah. They bought it for $137 million, and it's got something like, I don't know, 50 acres.
I hope I'm alive to see it. That's a long time. It seems like a long time away. Kyler Murray will never get to work out there.
No, I don't think so.
888-368-1580. Hamilton Porter says, yeah, they're building it like 2 miles from my house. I don't know if I should be excited or terrified. Well, don't worry. Hollywood Brown's not here anymore, so you don't have to worry about having to run into him on the road.
Jeez.
Navy Brad says, growing up in Minnesota as a Vikings fan, I'm sorry to say they are not looking good. No. I see season at 7-10.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. I mean,
Maybe.
Yeah, things do not look good for the Vikings. We can talk more about that later. Harris's dad says college game day coming, and he says, go Vandy.
Yeah, college game day. Alabama Vanderbilt next weekend.
He
Vanderbilt's
says,
undefeated.
College game day is coming to them Saturday. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Your dad went to Vandy, right?
No, he went to Ole Miss.
Then why is he excited about Vandy?
Ole Miss,
Nashville area.
Ole Miss was number 1 when Dak was there. I don't know if you knew that.
That was
because you have to remember that.
But they were at one
Ole
point.
Miss was number 1 when Dak was there, Randy.
At one point they were. That's true, Randy.
I think you're right.
They played number 1 versus number 4, 2015 Egg Bowl, I believe.
Jersey Murph says 14 continuous acres in Tempe. I'm sure they're going to find a way to sell or repurpose the old facility.
I would imagine, yeah, but it's going to be
we'll take it.
The side. Yeah. What?
You want to get in on this with me? I'm going to buy it. We could start a sports bar there.
Oh, yes.
It's time.
Yes.
Niner 1680 says they'll probably charge the players now to use it. Why is that wrong?
It'd be a Bidwell Classic.
Yeah. Moist One says, are they going to build a hockey arena too?
No.
That would be sneaky right there, wouldn't it?
Oh,
no.
That would be.
No.
Hefty Lefty says, if the new workout facility is uneven, they can go across the street to EOS Fitness and get a lift in.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right there.
Cheap.
Harris's dad says the best signs at college game day are at Vandy. You guys are blocking the library. That's pretty funny. Swave Dave says, where exactly is the old Cardinals training facility? Seems a bit odd to have the training facility that far away from the stadium.
Well, it's the reason it was in Tempe is because when the Cardinals first got here, they played at Sun Devil Stadium.
So why isn't the new place over in Glendale?
The other place is in Glendale, and this is going to be right off the 101 in North Phoenix there.
Or Scottsdale, it sounds like.
Well, it is sort of North Scottsdale.
Well, why didn't they make it closer to the stadium? There's tons of land out there. I'm driving down the road when you go to the Cardinals game, and there's like nothing but land. Tons of land.
Maybe they won't sell it.
Yeah, could be. Maybe they
I
don't.
can't imagine the land is cheaper in Scottsdale. What the hell, guys?
Some people are just curmudgeons.
Closer to the owner's house. That's what it is. Bidwell must live there, and he's like,
exactly.
I'd like to walk to work.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean,
he doesn't want to pay for gas.
If I'm a billionaire,
and that's another point too. All the headquarters are going to be there. The training facilities are going to be there. Yeah, it's going to be a multi-purpose facility. I'm excited. I think cool. Hey, this is far out. I'm very excited about this.
I need an adult.
Harris.
Harris isn't an adult.
Oh,
I need a grown up because LA Kid is saying on the text line, I'm not even reading it. He wants to meet up with Moist One. Says I can show him a thing or two.
Oh, good.
I don't want anything to do with this. You find each other on Twitter. Rough Rob
you
says
guys can make it work.
Dak dropped in the draft because he'd gotten a DUI. Oh, I didn't remember hearing about
that.
that.
What
I
it
don't
was?
think that's. Well, I don't know if that's true.
See, that's how long ago it was. You don't remember. You were actually probably 8. Chosen One says, Jeffrey, your gratitude does not go unnoticed. I appreciate each of you. I started listening years ago, and it always makes working in the afternoon better. Thanks, pal.
Oh,
we appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So he was found not guilty of the DUI, but he was arrested at one point, but found not guilty.
There you go.
Yeah.
Moist One says, I don't date fans. Oh, there you draw the line, Mr. Home warming party. Kiss the Cook says, I've had gluteal amnesia before.
Excuse me?
Of all places for him to draw the line. That's where he draws it.
Just the Tip says, anybody who's ever been divorced understands that knee picture right there. Huh? Tiger Paw says, actually, having my knee dislocated didn't hurt until they went to snap it back into place.
Oh. Ouch.
Sir Drives a Lot says, Tyreek's leg looked like his rap sheet. Horrible. Big George says, isn't it ironic the Cardinals' new training camp facility will be on the site that bum Coyotes owner, Alex Morello, was going to buy and build a stadium on? He never intended a stadium. He never. The thief. Calm down, George. Just take it easy.
Easy, George.
Take it easy. Hamilton Porter says, you know how, it doesn't look good for the Vikings. We haven't heard from Donnie in a while.
That's true. He does tend to get a little quiet when the Vikings struggle.
He texted in something yesterday, but
that was
we heard something this morning or earlier in the show this morning.
I didn't have my a-hole translator active on the text line, so I didn't understand what he said. Hefty Lefty says, best college game day sign was when we were at Harvard versus Yale, and the sign said, Harvard wants Bama in chess.
You guys remember Cal in Miami last year? Cal had some great signs.
Jersey Murph says players and executives don't want to live in Glendale. They want to live in Scottsdale. Yeah, I think I cracked that code earlier when I said that Michael Bidwell wants to walk to work.
Yeah.
He helicopters into the stadium. This is a man who will not be inconvenienced for anybody or anything.
No.
Lost Toby says, all that land you see out there by the Glendale Stadium, that's farmland.
That's true.
It's not farmland.
No, it is.
It's eventual development land. You know it. I know it. The farmers know it. That's the way it is. God bless you if you want to keep on farming, but eventually that land becomes way too valuable for you not to sell. It's just a fact. I remember when they started selling all that land in Gilbert. Remember that? Farmland as far as the eye can see. And then all of a sudden, all these rednecks got really rich. And you're sitting there at a light, and here up pulls a BMW with a rifle rack, and you're like, what the hell? Yeah, we just got paid. Harris's dad says, and James Franklin.
Yes.
Is that it?
Is the biggest choker coach of all time.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, James Franklin struggled in the big game against Oregon. That was pretty evident. And yeah, his seat's getting a little hot because you look at this Penn State team, a lot of dudes are going to be leaving after this year. So this was kind of their year. So they need to beat Ohio State on the road, and they need to beat Indiana this year too. And if they lose those two games, I think Franklin might be out the door.
Rough Rob says, I can see the Cardinals building a stadium in North Phoenix, maybe moving the practice facility as a precursor. Why? There's nothing wrong with State Farm Stadium. There's no reason to build a new one.
No,
it's a great stadium.
It just makes no sense.
Great location, great stadium.
You might be right, Rough Rob. They might be coming hat in hand to the taxpayers saying, we need a new stadium. Yeah, well, don't give it to them. For once, don't give it to them.
The one little complaint about State Farm is that maybe it's a little bit isolated from downtown, but it's a good stadium. They get great events every year, and they deserve it. I mean, it's still in the metro area, and so I don't see why you build a new one.
Swave Dave says, you know what's coming, right? New facilities, and then pretty soon there's a new site for the Cardinal Stadium. Yeah, Swave Dave and other people saying the exact same thing. Boy, we sure hope you're wrong. Whistling Gerbil, unsolicited, says, roll Tide. Okay.
How many Bama fans we got in here?
A handful.
A lot. Decent amount of Alabama
One
fans.
is too many.
In a heck of a win last weekend.
They don't bother me.
Heck of a win.
Hamilton Porter says, struggled in the big game. He's been at Penn State for over 10 years and has one top 10 win.
Yeah, so in regular season games against top 10 opponents, James Franklin is 0-15 since 2016.
Wow.
Last time he's had one was Ohio State, and I was in middle school when he beat a top 10 opponent in the regular season. He beat Boise State in the playoff, but they were a group of 5 team. I'm not sure we're going to count that as a legit top 10 team.
New texter on the text line just wants you to know, Dak played at Mississippi State. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dak did play at Mississippi. I believe Mississippi State was number 1 back then.
Actually, they were number 1 back then, Randy.
Wow. You're kidding me.
Baker's Cocky Hen says, wait, James Franklin lost a game to a top 10 team? Next, you're going to tell me Angel Hernandez was a bad umpire. It's surprising, I know.
Yeah.
Lost Toby says, you might get shot at Westgate.
It's true. It is true.
Me specifically, because then I just won't go to Westgate.
Well, it is true. I mean, you do take a bit of a risk there. Yeah.
Harris's dad says the Memphis Tigers will crack the top 25. Book it.
They could this year. They might be the group of 5 team that makes the playoff.
I like how Harris's dad is trying to force us to talk college sports.
Yep.
When I'm trying to not talk college sports right now. I'm not reading your text anymore for a while. T. Alicious says, other than Pink Taco Stadium, oh, that's right. There was a time that the Pink Taco restaurant wanted the naming rights to State Farm Stadium, the Pink's Taco Stadium, and the NFL's like, no.
That would have been great.
You are not doing that. We are
with
not
an
letting this happen.
roof, a Pink Taco with a retractable roof. Would have been the best stadium name ever.
You'd have to put like an antenna at one end.
Is the Pink Taco open today or is it shut?
Antenna at one end.
You're like, well, you know, during the summer it's married, so it's closed a lot.
But in the fall, look out!
Oh yeah, it's a sorority girl.
You can see you can see right to heaven.
Moist One says Dan Lanning was enjoying the snow.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Lanning had a heck of a win in the whiteout. Yes, Jeffrey, this is more college sports that Moist One texted in.
It's just Moist One, not your dad this time at least.
But heck of a win for Oregon, and Oregon's a good football team, man. You could make an argument that they're the best team in the country right now. They've looked dang good these first few weeks in Penn State.
I think Jeffrey would argue with you about pretty much anything, Harris.
Hamilton Porter says,
could be true.
I don't know if any of you watch baseball today, but the Tigers, Indians umpires were all over the place with their strike zone. Yeah, I know, because George was tweeting about it. He's all angry about it. He's like, can't wait for the robo umps. Well, that's why, because now you could have challenged that, right? Sir Drives a lot says, Randy, question.
Yes.
About Dak Prescott.
Yes.
Did Dak Prescott ever quarterback a nationality number 1 ranked team? I'm asking for a friend.
Nationally number 1 ranked. Yeah, I believe it was Mississippi State.
No, Randy, it was Mississippi State.
Oh, you're right, Jeffrey. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Latina Leprechaun says, may I dare to ask what the antenna? No, you can't dare. We have to go to break. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580, The Fanatic.
A tool for people to connect with the universe and begin to understand it.
Get our free app and listen to the Daily Blender everywhere you go at 1580thefanatic.com.
Westwood One presents Today in Women's Sports. The Phoenix Mercury are back in the WNBA Finals, hoping to win the franchise's 4th championship. On Sunday, the Mercury eliminated the top-seeded Minnesota Lynx with an 86-81 victory in Game 4 of their semifinal series. Phoenix was led by Alyssa Thomas, who finished with 23 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds in the home win. The 6-time All-Star spent her first 11 years in the league with the Connecticut Sun, reaching the WNBA Finals twice but losing both times. Now in her first season with the Mercury, Thomas is back on the game's biggest stage.
We've stayed the course. We've had our adversity, and we're back in the finals, which is extremely hard to get to. And no one picked us, and we're going to just continue to believe in ourselves.
The Mercury will battle the Aces or the Fever in the WNBA Finals. Game 1 will be on Friday. With Today in Women's Sports, I'm Jody Jackson on Westwood One.
O'Reilly. It's Superstart Battery Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Get up to a $25 gift card after rebate with the purchase of select Superstart batteries. We'll test your old battery for free and recommend the right battery for your vehicle. For power, performance, and reliability, choose Superstart batteries only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Doug. Limu and I always tell you to cut car insurance and save hundreds with eMutual, but now we want you to feel it. Cue the emu music, Limu.
Save yourself today. Increase your wealth. Customize and save, we say.
That may have been
you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you bought that TV in a parking lot. Just happened to not come in a box, include a remote. And when you finally managed to turn it on, all it displayed was the menu of Grumpy's Tacos. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
I work for the Arizona Department of Public Safety Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Unit. Any idea why I stopped you today?
No, sir.
I stopped you for distracted driving. Arizona law prohibits the use of electronic devices unless they're hands-free. Truck drivers see everything, except their blind spots. Cutting off a truck is like cutting off a freight train. It's dangerous, so stay focused on the road. Visit sharetheroadaz.com to learn how to drive truck smart.
Sponsored by the Arizona Trucking Association Foundation and Highway Safety.
We talk sports. 1580, The Fanatic.
Dave Blender here on 1580, The Fanatic. Jackwad says, Donnie, how you feeling, buddy? After your Minnesota Lynx, best team in the WNBA, got eliminated by our hometown Phoenix Mercury. You doing okay, buddy? Well, first off, Jackwad, that was really nice sniping right there. But I'm not sure he cares about WNBA. If you want to rag on his, Vikings, now you got something. Now you're cooking with gas. Right,
he was tweeting about the Lynx a few days ago.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. So I think he's upset.
Very well played, then, Jackwad. Nicely done. Raven Kid in the dial here, and I got in my car and accidentally stopped on the other sports station.
Uh-oh.
All I could hear there was blah, 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 blah. ASU. It jump scared me, and I turned that crap off so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing changing the damn channel, Raven Kid?
Yeah, that happens to us all the time.
Let's see here. Lost Toby says, breaking news, Albert Pujols will be in the Angels' new manager. Is that true?
I haven't heard that.
Albert Pujols is
I've not heard that.
Angels' new manager. Huh. Swave Dave says, not sure why y'all think you would end up shot at Westgate unless you're packing when you go there or you go to a Raiders game.
So Bob Nightingale tweeted that he is a possible candidate But
careful there, Lost Toby. You're going to lose your breaking news privileges.
But I haven't quite seen a. He's emerging. He's emerging in the search. But I haven't
Inventory
seen,
hunter.
Yeah, I haven't seen an official one where he's become the manager. But he might. That's crazy.
Don't come around here with fake news.
I don't see that.
I don't. Yeah.
If anybody's going to give you fake news, it's going to be me or Randy.
Doesn't have.
Yeah.
Does he have enough coaching experience?
No. Randy?
No, I wouldn't say that.
I think Randy'd be a great coach.
Thank you.
I think Randy would be a phenomenal coach.
You would be my bench coach, Jeffco.
What's that?
You'd be my bench coach.
Oh, bench. Oh,
bench.
What about
I
Ralph?
thought he said bitch coach. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Either one. Either one.
I don't want nothing to do with that. Moist one says, between Rocco Baldelli and WNBA, bad couple of days for the Twinks.
Yep.
Random texture says, quick question before you actually stop talking about college football. We weren't even his dad or trying to pull a coup over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm on to you, Harris.
There's a lot of other people that
I think you were, no, because you were probably texting your dad, hey, Dad, ask this so I can talk about college football. I ain't falling for it no more.
It's not true.
Random texter says, I was watching the Green Bay Dallas game the other day, and I was wondering, what college did Dak Prescott throw for, and what were they ranked when they played there? Well, Randy, I think you know this.
It was at Mississippi State, and
Yeah.
I think they were number 1 in the country. I think
on.
I could be wrong.
Spot on, Randy.
Thanks, Jeffco.
Boogie says, you guys should know this, but Donnie is getting ravaged in League 5, getting his butt kicked. We're doing whatever we want, being treated like a, well, you know what? Come on, never mind. Come on, you get the idea. It's been a rough month for Donnie for sure.
Wow.
Excellent. This makes me happy.
Excellent.
Raven Kid says, okay, changing the channel was completely accidental, Jeffrey. I'm very sorry. I had to get it from the channel I listened to in the morning, and then they're the ones right before. I don't know what that means. Moist one was the manager for Dominican in WBC.
Oh.
No, he's going to be in 26.
Could somebody just give me some accurate information for once on this show?
I looked it up. I saw nothing. So,
Rainy City Bitch Pigeon says, I was always confused what a bench coach does. What do you say to a bench? How do you coach a bench? Oh, you better get ready for some sweaty asses there, bench.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good point.
That's a tough job.
Does he sand it? Just
no.
Hefty Lefty says Radio Disney is next to sports radio. Interestingly enough, 1580 was Radio Disney back in the day.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, well, 10 years ago.
No, I'm talking about on the dial. Sometimes when you put up 1580, it comes up as Radio Disney.
What is Radio Disney?
We don't have RDS on there.
I've never heard of
seen it.
Radio Disney.
Radio Disney pops up when I do 1580 on my dial.
No kidding.
What does Radio Disney even do?
It's really weird.
What do
What
they
do you mean,
put
what do
on?
they do? They play Disney music, and it's like a for kids channel, and they're
It's
not
like,
even around.
It's frozen every 45 minutes, whether you want to hear it or not.
Sir Drives a Lot says, well, here's what it means. It's 97.9, and then 98.7, and then 99.3. That's how he gets to that thing there. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd listen to Holmberg in the morning too. Yeah, he's classic. Is he still good, or sometimes after they've been on too long, you know what I mean?
He's still good.
Remember Dave Pratt when he went country? Ugh. The Quacken says, "Hey, we need a weather update." Hi, fellas. Hi, Quacken. Randy, can we get a weather update, please?
Yeah, I think I could do a weather update for you.
Now, from the very real and not fake CRC
I
Broadcasting
told you to get
Weather
rid of that.
Center, it's Arizona's most trusted weatherman, totally legit meteorologist, Randy White.
That's right. Live from the 1580 The Fanatic Weather Center, where it's currently sunny, 95 degrees, 97 by the middle of the week here. Maybe back up to 100 degrees on Thursday, backing back down. But, it's the overnight lows that are going to get you. This weekend, it's going to be beautiful. 91 during the day, 66 in the evening. No rain in the forecast as of right now. There is a tropical storm out there in the Pacific Ocean that's kind of churning things up. We might see some stuff. There's also some stuff from the North Pacific there that's coming down from the Great Northwest. I don't anticipate any rain. It's going to be beautiful. Currently, the moon is 60% waxing gibbous. It feels like it's 95 degrees. From the 1580 The Fanatic Weather Center, Chief Meteorologist Randy White. Back to you, Jeffco.
Thank you, Randy. That reminds me, I do need to wax my gibbous. You got to keep up with that sort of thing.
As much as you can, yes.
LA Kid says, why don't you guys do a morning show? Then we don't have to ever change the channel. Make it Ralph and Friends in the morning. Yeah, Ralph and
Be the
Friends.
best morning show you ever had on this station.
Ralph and Friends.
I'll think about it, LA Kid.
I don't do mornings, so you can have it. I don't even care. Hefty Lefty says, Disney actually released a new album. It's a bunch of rock bands covering their hit songs from movies, and it's actually pretty hard. Mongolia Park does 121 from the Goofy movie, and it stokes the flames of nostalgia very well. There is nothing about that sentence that makes me want to listen to anything.
Yeah.
Raven Kid says, yep, that's what I do. I listen to Holmberg, and I don't just listen to whatever gets played here in the mornings, you know. Yeah, I don't blame you. Lost Toby says, so got a lot of Disney stuff on the old radio there, huh, Ralph? Does that make Ralph a Disney princess?
No.
Hold on, let me check.
Maybe.
Hold on, let me check. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. You want to see my ears?
Sir Drives a Lot says Holmberg would destroy Ralph and Friends. That's why LA Kid.
What did he say?
Well, he says that John Holmberg would destroy your morning show if you had one.
I don't know. I've met Holmberg. We'll see. I've met Holmberg.
It's not about meeting him. It's about the ratings.
I know. I would trash him on air. I would trash him on air. Get him to talk about me.
I don't think he would.
He would. I know him. I call him. I do. I know.
Okay. He'd probably encourage it.
Yeah.
Just so he could stomp you.
He's a bit of a tool. In a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way. I like him a lot.
Is there a good tool?
There is. There's a lot of good tools.
I love my channel locks.
A wrench?
I got a new pair of channel locks, by the way.
Pliers. That could be a good tool.
Listen. You get a nice, good, a new set of channel locks. You can do a lot of work with that baby.
No, I'm serious. That's like everybody has these little multi-tools they have.
Yeah.
Channel locks are the multi-tool for me.
Oh, yeah.
I do so much with that thing. Aiton's Army says he just landed in Michigan. Randy, could you pour me a blood orange sunset? Just give him a whiskey. We don't do frou-frou drinks around here.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, Harris, you didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me that preseason basketball is starting on Friday?
I didn't think I was supposed to. And I also
you're a producer. Produce something.
Preseason basketball.
Well,
it's not.
But listen, it's no. Generally, no. But we've got almost a brand new team. Here's the money makers: Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, Mark Williams. Come on, my watch. Nick Richards.
What was that?
Common my watch.
That's what I said. Let's see. Ryan Dunn, Gordon Goodwin, Jared Butler, and then a bunch of other guys. Colin Gillespie. Rasheer Fleming. So this new look for the Suns, you get to finally see them a little bit, see if how they gel, I guess. Why are you laughing at me, Ralph?
Because they're not even going to be a playoff team this year. It's a joke.
I mean, regular season NBA basketball is like as close to the preseason as it gets sometimes.
Regular season basketball is as close to preseason as it gets
for any sport. Yeah, it's just a lot of.
Did you mean to say that the other way?
It's not as intense.
You mean preseason?
So it's not anything like regular season, or it is like regular season?
You meant the other way.
Preseason and regular season basketball have their similarities.
Why don't you just say preseason play is a lot like regular season play?
I don't know, actually.
That's such an easier way to say that.
I was kind of running in a circle, and I could have been. I pulled a Phil.
You know what's
going to
happen?
Going in a straight
John
line.
Holmberg is going to start an afternoon show and trash us here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It'll be your fault, Harris.
I don't think he would.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking that regular
Brady
season
Bogan will start an afternoon.
Regular season NBA basketball is like a preseason NBA basketball. I was just thinking that.
The Quacken says, speaking of tools, my 4-year-old son calls a wrench a Grinch. He's like, pass me the Grinch so I can fix this.
Yeah.
And he starts pounding it. Bang, bang, bang. Starts using it like a hammer.
Why not?
That's adorable.
Unfortunately, Mom won't like the dents in the fender. But
who cares? Future man right there.
Yep, that's right.
LA Kid says, I didn't know Randy poured alcoholic beverages.
Oh, yeah.
You're not getting a strawberry daiquiri.
I knew it.
No.
Did he really say strawberry daiquiri?
We don't serve anything with a wooden umbrella.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fish Tank says, I want it to be clear that I don't listen to the radio for any reason other than this show. Fourth Dimension, the hosts, being able to text in, and my undying hate for Ralph, they have kept me here over the years.
That's what kept my wife in here, too.
Yeah. She's just waiting.
Undying hate.
She's just watching, waiting. Like if Ralph had sleep apnea, she'd be like thrilled and sad all night long.
She didn't want me to go to the sleep test to get it fixed.
She's like, no, you're fine. Have more steak.
Yeah.
Stone Beaver says
more steak.
We're not doing that joke anymore, Stone Beaver. I got to have a break from this one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Moist One says that's the best way to christen a. I'm getting a lot of thinky wheels here. That's the best way to christen a Richard Mill. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Let's see. Chosen One says, I heard a stat today that really speaks to Marvin Harrison's challenges. He has one of the lowest separation rates in the NFL. I believe it was around 1.7 yards, which puts him at the bottom of the rankings.
Wow.
Well, listen.
Saying that.
Listen.
Is that true?
Sometimes the genetics don't get all the way there. You know, he's still out there playing. He caught a touchdown. You know, he's still worth working on as a wide receiver. Maybe we're just being too hard on him with the pressure to be like his dad. So maybe we ought to just back off and lower our expectations and let him develop.
I don't know that anybody's trying to make him like his dad.
I miss Marvin Harrison. I miss Peyton Manning. I miss my Colts being like what they used to be.
I think the Cardinal fans are just wanting a guy that comes as build. And so far, every time we get a number one pick or, you know, we get a top draft pick, he does not end up being what was advertised.
Harris's dad has a question that doesn't have anything to do with college sports.
Okay.
He says, will y'all stay on the air during a government shutdown as you are essential people? We are not essential people.
That's right.
Look at Harris. We're hardly people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I consider myself a person.
That's deep.
And the government is shutting down
And so do I.
Are they shutting down today or tomorrow?
I think it's like in the morning.
Sweet.
That's wild.
Randy, we might get a day off.
You're right.
Bruno Baller says Beth and Friends will probably beat Ralph in the ratings.
I don't know about that.
I like her.
Yeah.
You met her?
I have met her, yeah.
Aiton's Army says, I know we've talked a little WNBA, but did you guys see Nafisa Collier's press conference? She called out the final Blender show and spoke out about horrible what? What are you talking about? I don't know. Talking about horrible WNBA leadership.
Yeah, I saw that comment.
Interesting.
I saw it. Maybe in the third hour?
I don't know. We're not talking about WNBA. We have too many other things to talk about. It's Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. The government's not shutting down on us.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Water is Arizona's most valuable resource. And for over a century, Phoenix has led the way in providing reliable water services. Wherever you call home in Arizona, we all share the responsibility to conserve for tomorrow. Watch your water use, especially outdoors. Consider desert-friendly landscaping and water-saving appliances. Together, small changes can make a big difference. Learn more at phoenix.gov/water and help secure Arizona's water future. This message is sponsored by the City of Phoenix Water Services Department.
2025 NASCAR Championship Weekend. October 31st through November 2nd. Experience the thrill of NASCAR racing at Phoenix Raceway. October 31st, it's the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Championship. November 1st, it's the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship. And it all culminates with the NASCAR Cup Series Championship on Sunday, November 2nd. This event will sell out. Go to PhoenixRaceway.com for more. Don't miss the NASCAR Championship Weekend at Phoenix Raceway. Get your tickets now.
Whoa, what was that? I call that my opening drive. You like it? Oh, man, you didn't used to do that. Talk about drive for show. Well, I got a few tips. You got more than tips. You got skills.
If you're a golfer, then you know that every year the golf manufacturers release new innovations in golf equipment for longer, more accurate drives, fairway woods, hybrids, and irons, not to mention the latest technology in putters. It costs a small fortune to keep your golf game equipped with the latest golf technology. In many cases, golf equipment manufactured just a couple years ago can be an affordable and upgrade option for your golf game. Tee It Up Again golf shops in the city of Maricopa and Casa Grande have a wide variety of some new and mostly gently used golf equipment at a fraction of the cost of new. Regripping also available while you wait in most cases. Trade-ins available at both locations. Information and location information at teeitupagain.com. That's teeitupagain.com. Locations in Maricopa and Casa Grande.
If you're running late to work, speeding may seem like the faster option, but it can actually slow you down. Speeding puts you, your loved ones, and everyone else on the road at risk. It's a dangerous habit that can lead to crashes, fines, and even fatalities. Remember, speeding makes it harder to stop quickly for pedestrians, road crews, or even the unexpected. Speeding is illegal. Slowing down saves lives. For more information, visit slowdown.az.gov. This message is sponsored by the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
KQFN Tempe. Also transmitting on K257CD Phoenix at 99.3 FM and K240 EU Fountain Hills at 95.9 FM.
It's time for the third hour.
Quiet, people, settle down. Because it's time. Time for what? Showtime. When does it start? Right now. 3, 2, 1. Let's get on with the show. Let's do it.
All right, everybody, it's 5 o'clock here on Daily Blender, and your good friend, radio pal, Jeffrey O'Brien, alongside Randy White. Got Harris Hicks in the control room. Ralph from the Weekend Warriors is joining us, and you guys are on the Fanatic text line, 888-368-1580. Broadcasting live in our high-powered and very luxurious studios in Scottsdale, Arizona. And, okay, I've tried to do this in every hour.
Yeah.
I'm going to try again.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. I heard another guy on another show saying, like, hey, great to have you with us. Thank you for making us a part of your day. I've said that stuff before, but I realize I haven't said it that often. So thank you so much for listening to this radio show, letting us be a part of your day, be in your house, be in your car, be in your underwear drawer, that sort of thing. And, listen, when you let us in, we do what we want.
Okay.
And, thanks for coming out to all our events and hanging out with us when we do draft shows and have parties and stuff. That's all. I just wanted to say thanks. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Tried to say it in the first hour and I got laughed at. Tried to say it in the second hour. I get interrupted. So there, I just wanted to say thank you.
Who interrupted you in the second hour?
Harris. And then Ralph. And then Harris. And then Ralph.
I was concerned about your health.
It was mostly Ralph and Harris.
I don't think I
Ralph
did,
and
but
Harris?
T-Licious did say F you, I believe.
No, I said F
Said
you.
that.
No,
that was you. You said
that.
F you to T-Licious.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Jeffrey. If it comes to F you on this program, it's Jeffrey.
Yeah. I have control of that area.
That's very true.
This is true.
So anyway, what was I saying?
Wiser words have not been said on this show.
So yeah, I just want to say thank you. That's all. That's no big deal.
Have you ever thanked me?
Well, I don't know.
Just saying.
I'm trying to think of a reason.
I could give you a few.
Trying to think of what.
I could give you a few, he says.
I'm sure I have sent you text messages that have said thank you.
But I've never done it publicly.
Wouldn't
That's
a
a shame.
text message be public, though?
That's a shame.
Aren't they all public?
The fact you're asking for me to thank you.
Oh, I'm not asking you. I just asked a question.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Now I know why your wife thinks the way she does.
I have no idea why she thinks anything.
We talk.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Why?
Sure, your wife loves that idea.
Uh-huh.
Ralph just joked his way into more trouble at home.
Wait, all of a sudden,
Now
Pippi
there's
knows
a recording
so
that
much
says
trouble.
Pippi
that
knows
Ralph is talking to my wife. My wife will whoop your ass too, by the way.
So I'll get it from 2 of them now.
Wait, is
Cue
that
the text from Pippi No Stockings.
is that Pippi No Stockings marching in through the door there, Ralph?
It won't be a text. It'll be a rifle.
Well, before you die, then I do appreciate when you have sat in on the show. I do appreciate all the years of Harbin Solar sponsoring the program, and that's about it. There's nothing else.
Well, I appreciate those kind words.
That's all you're going to ever
I
get.
know I'll never get anything else
Ralph.
ever from you.
Such a good communicator.
Got a bad taste in my mouth now.
You want some liquid?
Stone Beaver says, the government shutdown, does it affect the show? Is there? Well, it might.
Good.
I don't know how this works. We
Very
haven't read the
possible.
rules yet, so I'll get back to you, Stone Beaver. Oh, look, Donnie's on the text line suddenly.
Hi, Donnie.
Hey, by the way, Donnie, eat a big bag of dicks. He says, where's Ralph going? Ralph's not going anywhere. Big George says, thank you for providing the most entertaining sports and entertainment show on the radio. We appreciate you. Is that what you appreciate about me, Big George? LA Kid, Ralph, I thank you. Thank you for being awesome. Man,
I love that guy.
How would you like to go on a cross-country trip with that guy?
He's great. I'll see you on Saturday, I'm sure.
Sir Drives a Lot says, a WNBA morning show would beat Ralph and Friends in the ratings.
Wow.
Wow.
Lost Toby says, I second the only listening to the radio for this show. I got the internet for everything else. Also, second the part where Ralph said, can suck it. It was good while it lasted. Anti-DEI policies killed your show. Government shuts down at midnight. Vote to keep it going a little bit longer, or just vote to keep it going. Fail a little bit ago. So the government is shutting down.
They're shutting down at midnight?
Lost Toby drinks a lot when he listens. Donnie says, why can't Jeffrey ever be nice to me? Because it's a trap, Donnie. Because you always troll no matter what happens. You're a troll. So there.
Hi, Donnie.
Hi, Donnie. Pleased to see
We're all nice to you, Donnie.
I like it better when Harris's dad sends stuff like this. This it looks like pork chops. What is that? He says, goodness, guys, wish you all were here. What is that? What are those?
That looks like those look like pork chops to me.
Like pork chops or ribeye?
Yeah.
No, that's pork chops.
I don't think those are ribeye. That looks like pork chops to me.
It's also like turned over on its side, even though it shouldn't matter. It's giving my neck a little bit of a.
What's on it? What the heck is on them?
It looks like some sort of
seasoning
bourbon.
My God, those are great.
I just got really hungry.
Ooh,
like
so
cinnamon
Harris's dad, what are you putting on that rub there? Yeah. What are you putting on them pork chops? That's interesting.
He has
Either
not
that,
had those on the smoker yet. It looks
or
like
that meat is rotten.
Hey, he's got those ready to go on the smoker now.
Sir Drives a Lot says, I appreciate this show. Makes me laugh. Thanks, Sir Drives a Lot. We appreciates you. Not Harris so much, because you always give him a hard time.
He does. I still appreciate Sir Drives a Lot.
Harris is also a pathological liar.
No, I do.
What?
I do. I
You
appreciate him.
admit that you lie?
Oh no, I said I appreciate him. No, I wouldn't say I'm a pathological liar.
All right, listen, I got some more stuff to talk about here.
All right.
I want to say congratulations to Kirill Kaprizov for his contract extension. The guy who plays for the Wild. I'm sure I said his name wrong, but he got a $136 million contract extension, making him the highest paid NHL player ever with $17 million a season.
Wow.
When I hear that $17 million a season is the highest amount that a hockey player gets, I'm thinking that ain't right.
That's not right.
I feel like they should be paying these guys more, but then again, I don't know what the economy is of hockey. So Ralph, you're a hockey guy. Why don't these guys make more than this?
I don't think that there's money enough in the game to do that. I mean, it's a very popular sport in Canada.
So tickets are good. TV sales are bad.
I mean, I think they have a decent TV deal. I'd have to look at it. I don't know.
Noiseman says there's also a salary cap. Well, yeah, but with a good CBA, you could raise the salary cap and players could maybe get paid more. So there's a reason why that salary cap is where it's at, and there's a reason why Kaprizov is the highest paid guy at $17 million.
I mean, if you look at hockey, you talk about a sport where they're underpaid. That's it, not the WNBA. The NHL is absolutely where they're underpaid. I mean, it's ridiculous. I agree.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
The NHL excels locally. Like they have a huge local following, but national media, the big media networks have done a really poor job at covering that sport. Like ESPN, I think has done a really poor job. And so I think that's hurt the sport's popularity a little bit.
Well, I think that the ESPN probably looks at the ratings of the games here in the United States, and they do their stuff accordingly. Generally, I think they're a bunch of dumbass boneheads at the ESPN, because a lot of times if you ever use their site to try to do some research, you get bad information. But outside of that, I think there is some little weasel with a pocket protector and tape on his glasses who has said, like, we can't talk about hockey because it's not as popular. We have to talk about the Cowboys or the Lakers.
Well, I think people in the U.S. struggle with hockey because when you listen to hockey, experts, I guess you'll call them, they're all from Canada. They're all from somewhere else. They're not.
They speak English.
No, I know that. I'm just saying they're not U.S. born. Most of them. Some of them are, but not most of them. The guys that they really push are Canadian or European, and they're not as popular as other people in other sports. And they tend to push hockey more on a national level, like international competition. That's when ESPN and those guys will push hockey, like if the U.S. is playing.
Yeah,
but they don't get big into the markets that are doing it, which is wrong. It's a great sport.
It is a great sport. It's sometimes it used to be hard to follow the puck before HDTV.
Yes, I agree with that.
When the HD came, now you can watch a game. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can see it. Remember when Fox put that little streaker thing on it?
Horrible.
Trying to watch where the puck was.
Horrible.
Yeah, the HD was a better thing to invest in.
Well, and technology has caught up to the game of hockey, and I say that because you're right about that thing Fox used to do. Now they can do that, and they do it very well. You can follow the puck.
Yeah.
They do have, all kinds of stats that a lot of people geek out by, like how hard was that last shot? Where was the shot from? They can analyze all kinds of stuff, and people can get into the game. Yeah, and ESPN has done a horrible job. What they're trying to do is capitalize using the NHL and putting it behind the the paywall. A lot of their key games go behind the paywall.
That's
on
hurt even more.
ESPN Plus.
And another thing too is I want to echo Ralph's point a little bit. You could say
damn it, echo mine.
Echo mine.
Echo mine.
You could say the best player in the NHL these last 10, 15 years is Russian. And I think with what's going on with the U.S. and Russia too,
That's
and
true.
historically,
It gets political.
I think it does get political, and that Americans can't
It does get
relate.
political. ESPN's political. Come on, we all know that.
Americans can't relate to the Russians as much, the Russian stars.
I guess we need
And
to
so I think
understand the demographic of the people who are watching hockey, and maybe you're right. Maybe that it is a thing where they politically get turned off.
Eastern European, Canadian, all of those countries watch hockey. As if it's our NFL. That's true. That's what people in the Eastern European countries watch. I mean, you look at just the players that come over here, where they're from.
Well, we might have a better season for the NHL after what we saw in their All-Star game last year. The nations, whatever the hell they called it.
That was great.
And
that was an amazing bunch of hockey.
another thing too, 2026 Winter Olympics is coming up.
Sure.
NHL players can now
Wait
play.
that long? You got to do something now to get people watching the hockey.
But it'll gain popularity
I'm just
because
saying,
of that.
Because this is a nut stat, but in 2010, the gold medal game between the U.S. and Canada, 30 million people watched that. Today, that would be ranked the second most watched sporting event behind only the Super Bowl. And that was in 2010. Then the NHL makes the decision to stop allowing players to play in the Winter Olympics. And I think it really hurt a lot of their popularity.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
it did.
I think hockey is the best live action sport you can go watch.
Ooh, good.
I
don't
love
think
it
there's
in the
anything
stands.
better.
I was never really much into it on TV, but I was really into it in the stands. But like we said, HD has changed that experience. So you give hockey
good on
more of a
TV now,
chance
too.
on TV now.
Yes,
It is good on TV. It is great in person.
Moist one says Connor McDavid, he could get 30 million, or he should get 30
He
million.
should.
He
He
says,
should.
by the way, love TNT's coverage.
They do a good job.
Fish Tank says whenever McDavid is up for new contract, he will immediately become the highest paid hockey player ever. But would
He
it
will.
be up to 30? Because if the cap can't handle it, now you got another Mike Trout, right?
He'll
You got
get in low
another
20s.
situation like that.
Yeah, I was
He won't
just
go
going to
30.
say that. That's funny that he said that because my point was about to be McDavid and Mike Trout have a lot of similarities. He's not necessarily like Sidney Crosby-ish, who was, Sid the Kid, and he was really marketable, especially for people in Canada. McDavid isn't necessarily super marketable from a media presentation
because he plays
standpoint.
in Edmonton.
Yeah, that, and also he's more quiet towards the media, kind of like Kareem.
But he's the best player in the game by
But
far.
he is on the ice. He's very marketable, but off the ice, I'm maybe not as much.
Fish Tank says, whenever McDavid's up for the new contract, yes, I already read that. Sorry. Moist One says the Yankees blew the lead.
They did.
They did. They're down 2-1.
Yeah, down 2-1. I have
How
it
many
on right
innings?
here.
What's the
I think
current?
they're in the bottom of the 7th or top of the 8th.
Come on,
Yeah.
Red Sox. The
It's on
Red
a
Sox are
commercial.
my favorite team when they beat the Yankees.
They were winning 1-0 the whole game, and then Red Sox just put 2 on the board.
Huge pitcher.
No, Randy, we can't play that
What?
sound. Now people are going to
What?
think we're trying to give away.
What?
We're not giving away tickets.
What number caller, Harris?
That was our call.
I'm going to see if I get some callers.
Probably will.
I'm getting some callers.
Randy.
What?
No, that was our cue to call it and win the tickets while you were out.
That was
so
not our cue right now. Not our cue right now.
there are no
Oh,
tickets
geez.
still left to give away. We apologize.
Okay.
Kyle
No
G
tickets to
says
give away.
hockey's better on the rear of the crowd more, and local guys are better at commentating.
Some local guys are phenomenal.
I also think this. Now, this is a weird niche thing, but hockey was an NBC for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't think their crowd mics are ever good in anything. And
some,
so I think
some of these football games are like that too, where you're like, why is it so
NBC's
quiet and boring?
Their crowd, like I was watching Penn State and Oregon, and that's 110,000 whiteout, right? That
Got
is
me
supposed to be
second
one of the-
guessing my surround sound.
one of the loudest things in the world of any sport, and it wasn't loud. And you turn on ABC to hear Bama, Georgia, that thing is rocking.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
well,
just the
that's-
crowd
that's-
mics and NBC. They just don't pick it
Exactly.
up.
Crowd mics and the way
think that
they
hurt the
they
NHL
mix
a little
it.
bit.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
is
the way
more
they mix
important than what Mike Tirico has to say to Chris Collinsworth. You know that.
Yeah.
Harris, your dad says it is pork chops, and he says long prep and marinade, olive
Oh,
oil,
yeah.
white vinegar,
yeah.
homemade spice rub,
Oh.
sea salt, pepper, butter glazing, brown sugar. Ah, that's what it was.
That was
Brown
good.
sugar.
Oh my God.
Splash
Oh.
of homemade sauce, slow smoked over
Oh.
apple wood.
Yes.
Now
Those are going to be
starving.
amazing.
Now we're all getting some apple wood.
Gonna
If you know
have
what I
to.
mean.
Ooh.
Sir Drives a Lot says hockey's not marketed right. That's the real problem.
Yeah,
That's
I would
correct.
agree with that.
I
would
think
agree with
ESPN
that.
has their flaws too, and how they've marketed it. We talked about it before. They got baseball shows. They've gotten rid of some hockey coverage too, and they've done a poor job. Men's college basketball, I think they do a really poor job of covering that as well.
I watch NHL Network all the time. I love that station.
Yeah, they do
They
a
do
good
a great
job.
job. Yeah.
I didn't know there was an NHL network.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
It
saying.
is.
They don't market it, but it's a great network.
Yeah,
Is it on
Yeah.
YouTube TV?
And you can watch a lot of hockey on
I swear to God, I
TNT.
haven't seen it.
On TNT and that network. Those
TNT
family
does a
of-
really
of,
good
uh,
job.
I'm gonna go
All of
find
their
it.
sports, they do an
Thanks, Ralph.
excellent job.
Yeah.
Turner does. Yeah.
Lost Toby says, I'm not drinking. You just can't read. Even use punctuation to help your third grade reading level comprehension. Well, now we know
Wow.
that when Lost Toby drinks, he gets a little cranky.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I forgive you, Lost Toby. Big George is telling us about the Red Sox. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And he told before you told. So George likes to always send in text messages with information, but I don't see him until later. So he really does break news awful lot. It's just there's so many texts on the text line. By the time we get to it, we've already done that. He says, damn Yankees. Yes, damn those Yankees. Diamondback dude says, did you know Tariq Skubal was drafted by the Diamondbacks in the 29th round of the 2017 draft, but did not sign and return to Seattle University to play for another year, and then got drafted by Detroit Tigers the next year, who did sign him? Ouch.
Wow, why would he return to Seattle University?
Dang, why is he?
That's a
Some of
diss.
these pitchers.
That hurts my feelings.
That's a
It is
diss.
a diss. Some of these pitchers, they come from really random schools, like Jacob deGrom from Stetson. Seattle University just talked about. Bryce Harper went to JUCO. Like it's different in baseball than all the other sports.
They
but
were always
that is
threatening to
shocking.
send me to JUCO when I would mess up and do mischief in school. They're like, dude, you're going to end up in
Yep.
JUCO if you don't knock
Gonna
it
end
off.
up in JUCO. Yep.
Yep.
Donnie says YouTube TV doesn't have NHL Network. Ralph,
They
you're a
used to.
liar.
I used to watch it. I know they did.
You're a liar.
Then I'm watching it maybe somewhere else. I don't know, but I watch
Ralph
it.
has so many illegal ways of watching
I
TV.
do.
He can't keep track.
I do. It's true.
I
Moist
definitely
one says Skubal is from Kingman.
Washington. Okay.
Harris, your dad says hockey night in Canada is awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's a great show.
Darn right.
Why aren't we better at hockey?
Isn't that Don Cherry?
We got to get more hockey.
I'm
going.
so hyped for the Winter Olympics, man.
Oh, By the way,
going to be amazing.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is doing it again, I guess, because that's
The
great
Olympics
for the
thing?
kids. That's great for the kids. So the Ryder Cup, we never got a chance to talk about that yesterday, but yeah, that was an embarrassing display of us as Americans. And Tom Watson says he's ashamed of fan behavior at Bethpage. And okay, so here's the thing. Can somebody clear this up? Because I saw a thing where the PA announcer had to quit her job because she was leading a vulgar chant directed at Rory McIlroy. What the hell? Did we all lose our minds?
The PA
for
announcer?
the Ryder Cup? Yeah, the
we
lady
did.
there was
I didn't
just
even see that.
what the heck? I mean, listen, party-like atmosphere. But the Ryder Cup, why did the marshals, the golf marshals, allow this to be this? This is insane.
So the Ryder Cup is kind of like the Waste Management Open, typically. So the fans are a lot more rambunctious.
But yelling at the guy's wife.
It's the United States versus the world is what it's marketed.
Here's what it is. It's actually kind of like
made us look bad.
It's stuff that you hear in like a college football game, except it's golf. And so it's like way bigger of a deal.
So
I know
you hear
that's
it.
crazy, but it's true. Yeah, you hear it. It's right there. The mics pick it up. Like in a college football game, this stuff happens every single Saturday, but it's golf. It's different.
There was a
Different
lot
culture.
of there were a lot of vulgar things going on, chants and
Leave
and name
people's
calling
wives out of it, though,
and,
right?
and that sort of thing. And yeah, you're exactly right. And I'm appalled at the way the people of the United States handle this situation.
What? Harris's dad says somebody threw beers at Rory's wife and cussed out their kids. What in the actual F, man?
Yeah.
I did not hear about that part.
I'm appalled at the way this is, and this is a golf event. This is not a college football event, and this goes back to what I've said before. We let people act the way they act, and we don't do anything about it. We don't hold people accountable. We don't make people pay fines or get thrown out of establishments because we're too damn lenient on people, and we allow people the free speech to say whatever they want to, even when it goes against some guy's wife and his kids. Give me a break. Those people should have been jailed and fined heavily for their actions. And until that starts happening,
at the very least, ejected.
I don't see that. Well, what's an ejection going to do? They're just going to go to the next stadium
Banned.
and do the same damn thing again.
Then banned at least.
These people have got to. I don't care if it's golf, if it's ice hockey, if it's basketball, if it's football. People they don't respect anymore.
Yep.
They have no boundaries anymore. They think they can do and say whatever comes to their mind. They have no filter anymore. And it's sad. It's
You're right.
just sad.
And Randy White says that they should all be put on the sexual offenders registry.
You're damn right.
Amen.
They should be handled roughly.
No, I mean, listen, I agree with what you're saying there. I can't disagree. I don't know about jail time, but I mean, if somebody's acting the way they're acting towards people, then yeah, you've got to throw them out. You got to put teeth on what you're doing, and we got to be better as a country. What if the rest of the world says, yeah, no thanks, we don't want to do the Ryder Cup anymore? How about no, because you guys are jerks? Sir Drives a Lot says Americans plus alcohol makes a-holes.
Yeah.
I think that's everybody. I mean, we're not the only ones, but in this situation, if you ask yourself, am I the a-hole in this one? Yes.
So what
I
happened?
guarantee you, it's going to go over to Europe the next year.
It's in Ireland, I think.
It's going to go over to Europe the next time they play this, and you're going to have a-holes over there. So I'm not just saying it's Americans, but I'm saying this incident here is an embarrassment to this country.
Absolutely.
An absolute embarrassment.
Morticia's man says, go, Randy, go. I blame politics. Starts from the top down. Whoa. I don't know if politics has anything to do with this, but
no.
I mean, I think that maybe a little bit of a nationalistic sort of,
common
and
decency
alcohol situation and lack of common decency.
You're damn right.
had a lot
Common
to do with this.
decency and respect of others. We don't teach that anymore.
We didn't do it when the hockey. Remember when the U.S.
Right.
was playing against Canada?
Yeah,
the
we
US
took the
was
high road on that one.
Yeah, we took the high road big time, and we didn't have to, but we did. I mean, but you're right. I agree with you 110%, Randy. Absolutely.
Donnie says the frat bro crowd has definitely ruined golf events in recent years. Yeah, too much
I would agree.
alcohol. There's
Happy
too
Gilmore.
much alcohol. Maybe they got to start cutting them off at these events.
And that's exactly what I was going to say, Jeffrey. 1 or 2 beer, that's it. Period. No more.
You know what, Chosen One? Also true. The behavior at the Ryder Cup is a sign of internet culture, where people are used to being able to say wherever they want. Yeah, you can say what you want on a keyboard. Then they get out there in person and forget that it's not a keyboard, it's a real life, and then kids can hear you. That wife can hear you. The people can hear you.
That's a shame.
And now we look like the worst country in the world because of you.
I mean, I'm no better than anybody, but I cannot hear myself saying, terrible things to some guy's wife. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's
100%. I don't care what's going on.
Somebody should have punched that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
The internet culture thing is absolutely 100% true. Whoever said that, you hit it right there. It's people don't understand things they say on the internet, and then they develop this habit of saying whatever they want, and then all of a sudden in person it kind of trickles in.
Okay, so for the last couple of days, I have forgotten to click all. I have missed some text, so please understand. They did a change on the text line, so I might have missed a couple of your texts. I will clear this up because, like yesterday, Stewie texted it and said ties should not exist in the NFL. I like the idea of doing it like college does. NFL needs to make it happen. That's a good text, but we're not talking about that. And Roll Tide Ryan, I missed his text yesterday about the same thing.
Oh boy.
Oops. I'm going to go through and make sure we're all straight. Okay. Anyways, the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
The Daily Blender is streamed live on YouTube. Search 1580 The Fanatic to watch.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
We could tell you what Rogue and tell you all about its performance capabilities, like its VC turbo engine. It's I can go virtually anywhere type of freedom. Nice. But you don't have to take our word for it. Go drive it for yourself. You're up. Experience the power of the Nissan Rogue.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Get 0% APR for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, example, 0 down payment, 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Company credit approval, not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends September 30th, 2025.
2025 NASCAR Championship Weekend. October 31st through November 2nd. Experience the thrill of NASCAR racing at Phoenix Raceway. October 31st, it's the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Championship. November 1st, it's the NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship. And it all culminates with the NASCAR Cup Series Championship on Sunday, November 2nd. This event will sell out. Go to PhoenixRaceway.com for more. Don't miss the NASCAR Championship Weekend at Phoenix Raceway. Get your tickets now.
Nick Costos breaks down the biggest matchups, checks on the latest line movements, and keeps you up to date with the futures market. You Better You Bet is a show that features the brightest minds in the sports betting world. Interviews from headliners, insights and information on what plays you might want to consider and which ones to steer clear of. You Better You Bet with Nick Costos. Weekdays noon till 3 on Arizona Sports Betting Station, 1580 The Fanatic, and at 1580thefanatic.com.
Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. So, boy, it seems like every week we're getting a new sports Karen in the sports fandoms.
Oh, boy.
This one might have even actually been worse than her Philly cousin. This Karen is a New York Giants fan. I don't know if you guys saw this. She swiped a Patrick Mahomes headband right out of the hands of a little kid at MetLife Stadium.
Wow.
So Patrick Mahomes is coming up, He sees the kid in the Chiefs gear. He puts his hand up. All of a sudden, you see this other hand go whoop, pull it in, and take it out. Now she says, "Oh no, Patrick Mahomes handed it right to me," and she even posted a video saying, "Oh, look what happened." And everybody in the video, even her friends, were like, "No, he was trying to hand it to the kid." And you see the kid's reaction, like, "What the hell, man?" And the kid was even like stunned that a grown woman would do that. And so the internet, of course, tore into her, and she posted a very defiant saying, "No, listen, I don't care if it was meant for the kid." And she started posting saying, "Well, you got to make our young boys tougher anyway." Like, oh my God, lady. And so then that made things worse. And then she followed up with another video about all kind and nice, saying, "Oh, I just want to make it right. I'll try to give it to the kid." It's too late, lady. I think you've done your damage. But listen, shaming people for these things, hey, that's fine. But I don't know if we need to go get them fired. Do we need to go get them fired for something like this? I feel like just saying, "What a jackass," and then becoming the public jackass should be enough. I don't think we need to go find where they work and get them, because God forbid your worst day.
Yep.
And then get you fired. I got so mad once. This is back in the 90s. My old red Jeep. And I got very mad at something. I can't remember what it was. I know what it was. The maintenance person at the apartment complex I lived in threw something away that belonged to me. But I got so mad about it. I backed up fast away from where the apartment complex office was, and I hit a car. I backed into this dude's Eclipse. And I went up to his door, knocked, and he's like, "No, we don't have to call the cops." So he says, he looked over at it. He says, $200. I'm like, "Here you go." And in the 90s, $200. I don't know how much that was, but that wasn't a little bit for me at the time. And he was cool about it. But man, that was the last time I ever did anything in anger like that in a car. I didn't realize that thing could get so squirrely. So anyway, that was my worst moment. And if somebody had videotaped that and then posted it and said, "Oh, you're endangering kids," or whatever, blah, 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 we all have our worst moment. Now imagine that on video. It's like, do you think people should be chasing you down to fire you?
I don't think. I think the public humiliation should be enough. And if she's not willing to give that back, maybe somebody can reach out to the kid and I don't know, send him a Patrick Mahomes jersey or something. I don't know.
Patrick Mahomes might,
is,
but I think this lady will make good and send him the head.
I mean, I hope so. I hope so. But geez, people sometimes are they lose their mind over a foul ball, for example. How many times have we seen that same example, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
When an adult takes the foul ball from a kid,
and they're like, "Ha, I am special." Yeah. No, you're not. By the way, here's another sports Karen for you. I was actually surprised at this one. Danica Patrick. She posted up on Twitter, "Oh, fun. No songs in English. Well, that should not be allowed at one of America's. It's not just for sports." She's mad that Bad Bunny is doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Wow.
Well,
racist much? Okay. Listen, it's not about what he's saying. I guess you could put on some subtitles, but as far as what it is, it's about the music. It's about the dancing. It's about the moves. It's about the presentation. It's about the show. How many times have we had somebody on the Super Bowl halftime show you couldn't understand anyway? And that was in English, So I don't know what the hell is Danica Patrick's problem with the Bad Bunny. I'm thinking that might be political, because Bad Bunny has said, well, and here's the thing. It's not even political. Bad Bunny is like, "I'm not performing in the United States anymore." And it's not because of hatred for people in politics. He's just like, "Listen, I do a show in Spanish, and then like you can have ICE parked outside all of my shows and grabbing people as they go out." And he's like, I don't want to be responsible for that. No, it's a fair thing, Ralph, because they were sitting outside a Dodger stadium trying to set up for the Dodgers. Like, get the hell out of here.
I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
The point is, he's aware of these things, and he doesn't want to make things worse.
Can we get a real band for halftime?
Well,
look at the Cardinals on halftime at the Seahawks game. They had Little John.
What's that, Danica?
That was phenomenal.
What? Sorry, I couldn't hear you there, Danica. What?
Little John, remember him? Is that?
I remember
racist?
Lil Jon.
No, I saw him. I just and it was
It was-
funny
it
because
was
the camera
absolutely
was so far
phenomenal.
away. He looked really little.
No, it was so good.
What?
He really was Little John.
It was great, man. Why not? Can we get somebody good? I mean, I don't know. Got Bugs Bunny. I
Bad
don't know who
Bunny
Bad Bunny
is
I don't know
not-
who Bad Bunny is.
He's the guy who was on the Adam Sandler, the Happy Gilmore 2. He was the caddy.
Oh, I never saw Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, and he actually did a pretty good job
Not a
on
good
that.
movie.
So I don't obviously know anything about Bad Bunny's music because I don't
either.
I don't listen to
I
it.
rock with Bad Bunny's music, actually.
I don't know why he got to be the choice. My problem isn't the fact it's in Spanish. My problem
Yeah,
is
I
the
don't care
fact
about
of I don't know. I mean, it's just I
It
mean,
could be in Spanish. I love Spanish music. It could be
how do you go
Yeah.
from talking to us about Taylor Swift and Adele to Bad Bunny? A bad band, that is not a good choice for Super Bowl.
I think the Super Bowl made a great choice here.
You did.
I do.
You do.
I think he's
Really?
yeah, I do. He makes some good music, man.
I've never heard it. I don't know.
Yeah, he does.
Lost
He
Toby
does.
says, "Did Ralph just sig Heil?" No, no, no. You stop it. You stop it, Lost Toby.
I'm
Don't
not
be an
going to
idiot.
say that Danica Patrick is like, I'm not going to call her a Karen for this opinion, but I disagree with it.
She should
Like,
probably keep that to herself.
Yeah,
it's like
I
being
disagree
mad
with
because
it.
it's not in English is just oof, not a good.
Yeah, that's
not a
stupid
good
because you know
look.
what?
I
Break
think-
out some mariachis. I'd love that.
I love mariachis.
Me too. I love them.
Chosen One says, so if that's his reasoning, he didn't want to do concert US, but yet he flips immediately when offered the Super Bowl. Well, he did tweet out, he's like, well, I'm doing this one show. Well, this is the biggest deal that he can possibly get
He's
to.
making a lot. Does he make money doing this?
He says, so no ICE agents at the game, I guess. No, I would imagine they couldn't get past security either. Let's see. Moist One says, Shakira. Oh, she was good. No, you know what? Yeah, I'll admit. Shakira and Jennifer Lopez did a fine job. They did a fine job. He says, yeah, she made my underpants feel tight.
When was that?
that
For
was
Moist One, probably nightly.
I don't mean that. I mean, when did Shakira do it?
That was a few years ago, I
That's-
believe.
2 or 3.
Her
I
and
think.
J-Lo did it, what, 4 years ago?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. That was a good show. Sir Drives a Lot says, I appreciate Harris. He takes the verbal jabs like a good Everlast bag.
Thanks, Sir Drives a Lot.
That's actually the nicest thing he's ever said to you.
I think
Yeah,
so,
it
yeah.
is. Yeah, it is. It's all in love. It's all in love, Sir Drives a Lot.
Fish Tank says, you know, that guns commercial was interesting. We're down to 2 days until my bachelor party, and we'll definitely be shooting guns. But we have a rule that we only get to shoot in the morning before noon, and then they have to all be put away till the next morning where we can safely get hammered for the day. I don't feel great about this, Fish Tank. Do you have good locks for this and maybe hide the keys kind of thing? Because somebody's like, hey, I got an idea. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Wait, is Fish Tank getting married?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That same girl he met like about a year ago?
I think so.
Wow.
Good for Fish
Didn't
Tank,
know that.
man. Yeah. I
We
talked
were
to him on the-
invited.
We were. I wasn't.
I wasn't.
during the caller thing, I talked to him on the phone.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
He is a good guy.
I went to his show. I went and saw
I've
Light
always
Sleeper.
been out of town, man.
By the way,
Every
everybody,
time.
look up Light Sleeper on Spotify and listen to their music. It's good stuff. It really is, actually. Cardinal Art says, suck it, Ralph. May I please have a cold beer, Randy? And a
Oh,
shot of your
absolutely.
finest whiskey.
Give him a
Yeah.
warm one. Give him a warm beer.
Well, he did a weather forecast earlier, Cardinal Art.
Yes.
So you just rewind. 888-368-1580. And Harris's dad says, Bad Bunny just did an entire month in Puerto Rico. Pretty good dude. And he's a great entertainer. And I've seen some Bad Bunny stuff. He actually is really
What is
good.
he,
I'm
Super
just
Bowl
not-
worthy?
I'm not
I'd say
familiar
he's-
with
I
his
don't know.
music
I don't
at all.
know about that.
He's that level of popularity to my generation.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
great. We're
he is.
pandering to your generation. The
He's-
generation that can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Lacrosse guy says, hey, I've been back east. Did Kryler get traded yet? Checking. No, I'm sorry. Kyler Murray's still quarterback
Still
for
there.
the Cardinals.
Kryler.
Let's
Jesus.
see here. Oh, now Lost Toby is presenting proof that you Sig Heiled, Ralph.
Oh, there's proof.
Evidently, here it
Let's
is.
see it.
I'm going to put it up on the screen here.
Let's see it.
He's watching at home.
Oh my gosh. You must be a Democrat.
I am Ralph. So now, listen, as an ACLU lawyer, Lost Toby,
Wow.
I think you should know better about the liabilities of accusing people of certain things.
He's an ACLU lawyer. That says everything.
But then again, he's
Oh,
also
boy.
able to protect himself
There you
against the
go.
likes of you.
We know what you're about.
All I know is Ralph is Ralph is not a Nazi.
Not yet.
He doesn't look good in
Okay.
khaki. Because he doesn't look good in khaki, he'll never be a Nazi.
I can't wear khaki. Yeah.
I mean, he could be a fascist of some sort.
Well, I am Italian, and
Yeah,
Mussolini
I'm
was a
thinking,
fascist.
more like that. Of course, we all know the basic Italian fighting stance, right?
What's
hands up, surrender immediately.
My dad taught me this when I was 3.
Yeah. Son, there's something very important I got to tell you.
Yeah, just give up.
Moist One says Ralph does not see color. Dr. Roadmap says Bad Bunny plays a great part in the movie Caught Stealing, which is a borderline sports movie. Oh, what's Caught Stealing? I don't know what that is.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, interesting. Sir Drives a Lot says that's exactly what the NFL's doing, Jeffrey. Bad Bunny, purely for the youth and the Latino market. NFL wants a team in Mexico City sooner than later.
No.
I don't think they would need to put Bad Bunny into the Super Bowl to do it.
I don't think so, but he could be onto something here when the NFL is, they're trying to make it more popular internationally. They've played games in different countries. So maybe this is an effort by the NFL to a seed planted.
Do you think that they could have
That's
a team in Canada? I mean, I know they've got their own
in Canada,
horrible
yeah, they could.
league up there, but could they have the CFL plus
Their
maybe
own horrible league
a
up there.
couple of NFL teams up there?
I don't think it'll be supported.
I think they could have a Toronto team.
They got laws involved in the Canadian Football League where you have to have a certain percentage of Canadian players.
Yep.
Or else it'd be overrun by
That is
mediocre
wild.
American players who would be like superstars
But
for
international
them.
sports do that. I think soccer has a rule.
So
like
maybe
that,
they
too.
wouldn't allow us to put some NFL franchises up there.
Well,
It's a
We shouldn't put
shame.
one in- we shouldn't put one in Mexico either. That's a bad idea.
We
Yeah,
want
this
one in
is-
Greenland and Iceland. Put one in what's that country? Hawaii. We should have one in Hawaii.
What's that country? Hawaii.
I hope it stays American because it's American football. It's our game.
Well,
But
and
I
you-
wouldn't be surprised if they're going to do this within the next 10 years.
The travel would kill, though, just like it does for those stupid European.
Well,
games.
just wait till like speed flights are invented.
Well, Puffy Goodell.
Just wait.
Puffy Goodell has said he wants each
he
team
wants
to
it.
play one international game per year.
He
So
desperately wants
if you start doing that nonsense, guess what you get? You get a bunch of international teams here next.
Man, that's
So
ridiculous.
Yeah, I think Sir Drives a Lot makes an interesting point. I think this is a little effort by the NFL, not drastic, but a little effort to say, hey, let's see how they react to this. Let's see if this gets us a little bit more of an international presence. So maybe we can consider
We
going.
tried
to
NFL Europe. That didn't work.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that was a
Yeah.
different time though, and now we got the internet, and we got
Yeah.
HD TV.
So then
now
create
we got-
NFL Europe too. Then
Yeah.
you don't got to do dragging our teams over there.
Fish Tank
Yeah.
says, Ralph, yes, we're getting married February 6th to the gal I shacked up with about 2.5 years ago, actually.
I do remember that.
Also, when will the old guys, and by the way, I consider myself in the old guy crowd, realize that the halftime show is not for you? It's for the kids, the non-football fans. For example, my future wife does not care about football other than it completely changed my mood on any given Sunday. But you know what she's really excited about? Bad Bunny. That's a good point, Fish Tank. It's for the ladies and it's for the youngins. And
Yeah, but-
Bad Bunny fits that bill.
But when they had like Red Hot Chili Peppers on there, or they had Prince on there,
Sure.
or
No, Prince is
Rolling
Stones.
Universal. I mean,
Prince,
Rolling. Yeah,
but Rolling Stones, a bunch of younger people are like, who are these old people up
but
here?
those were the
Why is
best.
that? Whose
Oh,
grandma
I don't
is
know
that?
about that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
When it was Steven Tyler, does look like everybody's like really hip
Aerosmith
grandma.
was
Smith was on there.
awesome. 2007 Prince.
Nobody's
Purple Rain
arguing the quality of the
doesn't do
show,
that.
Ralph.
Right.
What they're arguing is the relevance to
The
you know,
ratings.
us or them. And yeah, if we're going to watch the
Social
Super Bowl.
media attention.
See, Randy and I made that point as the old guys.
Mm.
We said, yeah, we'll watch. We'll just go get some food. But other people may join that wouldn't normally if it's something that is directed at them. So
but they'll
fair
watch
enough.
the halftime show, then they'll bail. They're not
It's
going to watch the game.
Still ratings. Those ratings count.
Okay.
So, I mean, I understand why. Now, if you want to talk about quality of broadcast, why in the ever-loving F haven't the Foo Fighters already done the damn
Well, that's-
Super Bowl?
yeah,
That's a really
true.
good question. But
That's
now
true.
with
Good
what's his face
question.
gone, I mean,
Well, they got another drummer. Listen, that it was about a year, and then Dave Grohl was over it. You know,
he did get over it pretty fast
because
didn't he?
you don't get over the money you get paid to go
But
out and do
their
their
music
concerts.
is fantastic, and they'd be a great Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quality show.
Yeah.
But I bet you wouldn't get a bunch of young people coming in to listen to it.
Mm.
So
Well, they're
that's
their
the
music's
formula.
pretty diverse. I mean, a lot of people, even young people, like them.
Listen,
It's true.
if you get caught hearing it, yeah, you'll probably enjoy the show, but
Yeah,
it's not going to draw the young people.
Yeah, I get what
and
if you're saying it
ladies.
for that reason. I guess. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because let's face it, Dave Grohl is not what you call a sex symbol.
No, he's ugly as heck.
Foo Fighters
at all
is-
ages.
It's actually pretty popular amongst younger people.
He was uglier when he was younger.
All right, listen, we got to take a break. Harris, I'm going to save you from yourself trying to break down how handsome you think Dave Grohl is. We got On This Date in Big Georgia sports history coming up. It's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic.
Miss any part of the Daily Blender?
Radio and the internet.
Download the free podcast at 1580thefanatic.com.
Lost your health insurance? There are options to help you stay covered. Choices include Medicaid, individual and families, Medicare, and group plans. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona is a local nonprofit health insurance company that can help you understand your options, no matter who you choose. Stay covered, Arizona. We've got your back. Learn more at azblue.com/options or call 1-877-475-8454. This message is brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
Pima JTED doesn't just work for students, it works for all of Arizona. Hands-on training, real-world skills, high school students become job-ready, and Arizona businesses get the talent they need to thrive. Without a skilled workforce, Arizona can't grow. But with Pima JTED graduates, our entire economy prospers. Join the businesses already investing in Arizona's future. Learn more at PimaJTED.org. That's PimaJTED.org. This message is sponsored by Potoff Private Philanthropy.
We could tell you what it's like to drive the Nissan Rogue and tell you all about its performance capabilities, like its VC turbo engine. It's I can go virtually anywhere type of freedom. Nice. But you don't have to take our word for it. Go drive it for yourself. You're up. Experience the power of the Nissan Rogue.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Get 0% APR for 60 months on the 2025 Nissan Rogue, Pathfinder, or Murano. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. For well-qualified buyers, example, 0 down payment, 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand financed. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to Nissan Motor Acceptance Company credit approval, not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends September 30th, 2025.
We talk sports. 1580 The Fanatic.
It's Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Randy, I've been trying. I've been doing the best I can. I don't know how much more I can do, but Fish Tank has yet to invite us to his wedding. Maybe your microphone could be on. That'd be great, Harris. Could you turn on Randy's microphone there? That'd be nice.
Hello.
Did you get invited
Harris?
to Fish Tank's
Hello?
wedding?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Ralph, how about you?
I did not.
I'm not even going to ask Harris. I know Harris.
Harris, did you get invited?
No, I did not.
I'm just saying. Big George invited us, but that was COVID. We probably would have gone to that.
We would have. Yeah, absolutely.
Chosen One says, eventually there will be a division in Europe for the NFL. Yeah, I believe you are correct. I think it's not going to be I don't know. I guess it's a division because I think you're going to end up with 2 new divisions because there will be 8 new teams because it's not just in Europe because you got Brazil, you got Mexico, you've got nothing else over here, but you got a bunch of teams over there. So why don't you go? It'd be kind of fun to go Spain, Brazil, Mexico City, and then some other maybe South American country or something, and then kind of have that flair to it. And then you got to have all the all the crackers in Europe. 4 teams. You got one for England, one for Ireland, one for Germany. What's the other country? Is any other country doing it?
Well, not
other
France.
than Spain. Yeah,
Not
France.
France.
Forget
Yeah.
that. No. You get it.
Well, Spain would be included in that group.
Maybe,
right?
maybe Norway.
Spain's got to join the other
That's
ones.
too long of a travel for them.
What about Norway?
Oh yeah. I don't
Weather
feel
would
like
be-
what's the capital of Norway? That's really big place.
Copenhagen?
Oslo. I don't even know. See, that's why it can't happen.
Oslo,
All right, fine, Ralph.
Norway.
You're right. I wanted to have all the Spanish-speaking teams together because that's kind of cool.
That's just your OCD, though, Jeff.
It is. It really is. But also my OCD, Ralph is right. These guys are all over here in Europe. So you're right. Okay, so Spain. So how do you do that? So over here, all you have is Mexico and Brazil. What other places could you make another division? I mean, you got to have to get some other countries like Chile or
Argentina,
Guatemala, Argentina. Yeah, that's good. I know you've got a lot of family there.
From the war.
Yeah. Uncle Carl is there.
He speaks Italian.
Dr. Roadmap says nether regions.
Yes.
I think
the
he means
nether regions.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
Netherlands.
By the way,
yeah.
the capital of Norway, I believe it's Oslo.
I said
believe.
Oslo.
Oslo, is it?
We've
I said
already been
American.
there, Harris.
Okay,
Triple H,
okay.
try to
Yeah,
keep
we
up, William.
moved on.
Okay, but also I want to say this. I
About
think
that?
I think the NBA.
This is important,
Yes.
Randy.
The NBA
Now, this is the NBA.
is going to be quicker to get a division in
Mhm.
Europe than the NFL is.
That's
They
more
haven't
popular.
even
There's
done
less of them.
anything
They'll win
over
the
there
race
for this,
just
though.
The
because
reason being is the
less of them.
NFL. Think about this. Imagine if a player gets traded to a European team and
Yeah.
they have to leave the whole entire country.
That's
the
not gonna
coal
work.
Like,
country.
what's the regulation going to be
Yeah.
there?
Yeah,
What is it?
West
What is that?
Virginia.
What's that
Yes.
going to look like for the CBA amongst the players if
doesn't
you're
work.
getting
Mm.
traded to Europe? Exactly.
It doesn't work. at
It
all.
doesn't work.
I kind of love the idea of sending some a-hole player like Tyreek Hill all the way to Brazil or something.
So,
Or
so the,
Spanish Knights.
the thing about it is you're not going
Send
to
'em
get
to
enough.
Germany.
You're not going to get enough guys that want to play for European teams because all the players are American. The NBA has a lot of players from Europe.
I don't know, because if
That's
Italy
true.
had a team,
Yeah, that's why I think it's going to happen before.
I would want to play for Italy because Miss Kim always wanted to go to Italy.
Well, the food, right?
and the food's amazing.
Well,
so,
Italy,
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
I would
Randy.
just- yeah,
my
yeah.
wife wants to go to Italy. Maybe we should take a vacation together.
Hey, there we go. The
I wanna go.
Ralph,
Okay.
you and Harris can take
No, I
care
want
of
to
the
go to Italy.
show.
I haven't been there in a while.
We're heading out.
I'd love to go to Italy.
I'll show
but
you where to go.
You're not
The,
invited, Harris.
The
Yeah.
economy there
Nobody asked you.
is a little bit down. So
Well, you can stay.
outside of-
Okay, I'll tell you
outside
what,
of
Harris.
tourism,
You,
so
you
living
can come
there would
with
be a
us
huge
if you
question.
stay in hostels while we stay at the Waldorf.
Actually, the economy in Italy's gotten better.
Just a lot. It's
Now they have
fed.
new
It's
leadership.
fed off of tourism.
Well, they have new leadership there now.
Okay.
They do what to tourists?
They have the
They
female.
feed the tourists.
They have the
what?
female.
It's,
truck.
I thought,
that's-
I
that's
thought he
like-
said they feed the tourists to something.
If it weren't for
To the
tourists,
Lions.
that economy.
At the Coliseum.
Lions.
Yeah, at the
Lions at the
Coliseum.
Coliseum. Oh,
So they already
my
got a stadium.
God.
They can play at the Coliseum.
I'm not going to Italy. Hell no.
Yeah, you can go. Just if you're a Christian, stay out of the Coliseum. Just stay out of there.
That was a
Bruno
good one.
Baller
That was a good one.
says, with the Super Bowl being near San Francisco Bay Area, why don't they use one of the regional artists from there, like Journey or Santana or Metallica or Starship? Because all of those are old and those you just listed off some just done stuff. All
Journey's
of it.
good.
Journey was good.
You bring Steve Perry back for the halftime show.
You won't bring.
Journey
No,
is
he would never
timeless.
get.
But that would be phenomenal.
You'd have something there if they popped in and they're like, "Hey, we're Journey." Yeah.
Steve Perry and Journey. Oh wow.
But it's
Yeah.
not going to happen.
That would be
Some
great.
things are better left in the past. Sir Drives a Lot says, interesting factoid. Boy, I had some factoids once. I had to get a little ointment.
Yeah.
Couldn't sit
Yeah.
down.
Those are rough. Yeah.
In 2014, current Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott was the quarterback of Mississippi State Bulldogs, who at one point during the season were ranked number 1.
Get the hell out of here. Get
What
out
would
of
we
here
do
right
without you, Sir Drives a Lot?
Wow.
What
Sir
would we
Drives a lot.
do?
Thank you very much. Wow.
Moist One says, well, there could be some fun parts of this. Is imagine a Georgia player gets to drive on the Autobahn.
Well, I mean,
There were no survivors would be how that news story would
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Yikes. You want to hear a really dumb quote? We had some dumb coach speak lately, and well, this is some more of that. Jets head coach Aaron Glenn says, before we win games, we have to learn how to not lose them.
He's
That's
he's
just so
terrible.
good.
Wow.
That is just the best thing we've ever heard.
I mean,
I
there
can't
is some
take
truth-
anymore.
There's some
I'm
truth to
stunned.
that.
He's the
I'm not
worst
gonna
hire.
lie. They
He's a
have a
terrible
lot of
hire.
turnovers.
I
That
am
team-
absolutely stunned.
You can't just get killed in the turnover margin and expect to win in the NFL. They're
Well-
just giving other teams games.
Sauce Gardner can't expect to mention how the officials call him for more calls because the Jets team sucks. He really says this. He says, I get called for more stuff because, we're not winning.
Last week was a really bad call.
There were
At
some
the
bad
end of that game
officiating,
against
but it
the
has
Bucks,
nothing
that
to do
game
with him
sucked.
losing or winning.
He has a right to be really skeptical of the refs.
Well, he's also got a right to
after
get
that
fined.
call.
He's
His
gotta be
game has
smarter
been
than that.
declining for a year.
It
now.
hasn't. He hasn't played as well as he probably
No.
should.
He had a great
Sure,
rookie year,
after
and he
that
hasn't been that
contract.
good since.
And it's hard when you're Sauce Gardner to play uphill.
Is that a
'Cause
sauce
Sauce
joke?
runs
Because it
downfield,
just
yeah.
gravity.
His game has been declining.
That was so damn random. That was so. I love it.
It was good.
Yeah,
though.
Nicely
yeah,
done,
it was.
Randy.
Nicely.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for On This Date in Big George's sports history. Back in the year 1999, for the 23rd time that season, Arizona Diamondback left-handed starting pitcher Randy Johnson struck out at least 10 batters to tie Nolan Ryan's 1973 Major League record for the most double-digit strikeouts games in a season. He took out 11 guys that day against the San Diego Padres.
Wow.
And won the game, and then his season total was 364.
That's crazy.
Wow.
He was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Which puts an even more emphasis on what Tariq Skubal did today with 13 strikeouts.
Yep.
Goodness
Nice.
gracious.
Wow.
By the way, Randy Johnson later on would strike out 372 in our World Series winning season. And now he ranks third on the list, just behind Nolan Ryan, who had 383 and 73, and Sandy Koufax, who had 382 and 65. So,
Sandy Koufax would have been the all-time leader had his career gone on farther.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his arm gave up on him.
Sir Drives a Lot says Georgia players on the Autobahn would be worse than Tyreek Hill's leg last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
By the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
did anybody see that play when it looked like he had a hinge peg leg? Did
No, and
anybody?
I'm very thankful for that.
I didn't see it.
Do you think players would revolt if they were getting drafted by teams in Europe? I don't think they'd want to go.
I think they would. That's why I'm saying I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to work in the NFL. The NBA, you're going to have enough guys who would want to be there because a lot of players are from Europe.
Yeah, I'd say that's a problematic thing. It's a
Yeah.
logistical thing, but how do you change that? You pay them more. You try to. We always thought, well, okay, if you had the best players from the Europe League and then they come over and it's like they only come over in the playoffs, then I think that the fans in Europe would get tired of seeing European players. They really want to see the American players.
Right.
This is a logistical mess that Goodell is trying to get us into.
So another thing too is you got to consider GDPs of countries for ticket
You know,
prices.
Harris, sometimes you can just swear. You don't have to spell it out.
So Spain's GDP is like 40 to 45,000. Okay. That's like the equivalent of Mississippi or West Virginia. So how would those ticket prices be? Just a question.
It's a good question, but just
I know, Ralph.
Just say it. Just say it.
Lost Toby says, if you're ever feeling sad or down, just remember, at least you're not a Mets fan.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah, but being Diamondbacks fan, we got the exact same outcome, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't pay $1 billion for Juan Soto.
That's a good point. No, that is actually, I feel suddenly better, Randy. Do you feel suddenly better?
No, Torey Lavella's going to be back next year.
All right, listen, if I have to see this, you guys have to see this.
Okay.
Moist One has done it again.
Okay.
You have to stop sending this to me, Moist One. He just sent me Geraldo Rivera shirtless,
Oh, my
taking a
God,
selfie in the mirror again.
That was a little too much.
Turn away.
No, if I got to see it, you got to see it. Oh, wow.
What a way to end the show.
Oh, wow.
What
Oh,
a way. What
all
a
right,
way to end
guys.
this show.
That's it for us. For Randy White, for Harris Hicks, for Ralph. What's your last name again?
Romano.
Sure, whatever. I'm Jeffrey O'Brien. We'll see you next time. This is the Daily Blender. Coming up next, we have no idea what.
Over
Does
most of
anybody-
these same radio stations.
I'm not sure anybody listens past this. Well, whatever the case, enjoy it. We will see you next time, guys. Again, it's the Daily Blender here on 1580 The Fanatic. Good night.